Hi, thanks a lot. Welcome everybody. DungeonMisterTy. If you've been here before, you have seen me before. You know that I do the New of Arden stuff, adventure slaying productions, et cetera, et cetera. We'll talk about that maybe a little bit later, but tonight is about Mörk Borg. And if you don't know what Mörk Borg is, neither do I, because I've never run it before. So welcome to the experiment. We are doing this in celebration of Dungeon Master Dave's birthday month. Woohoo! And the Ides of March Borg. So we are going to get into it in just a second here. We're going to begin. So I guess I will talk a little bit about Mörk Borg. If you don't know what it is, I call it a grimdark sort of OSR kind of fantasy setting. Bleak, not a reference to Bleak Season if you're in the channel, but it's a sort of bleak setting. And for various reasons that we're going to get into and find out here. So welcome to the madness. We will see where that goes. I think we'll just begin with our cast members who are going to introduce themselves real quick, and we're not going to take too much time beyond that to get into the game. So let's see, Hank, would you please lead us off with player introductions?
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to fucking Mörk Borg. I'm Hanker Infernale. Tonight I'm playing Verkin Fertigor, who I guess is sort of a Thrud type character, but chained up on a pole behind a bar, basically butchering to earn the scraps from the aforementioned bar. That is all I know about my character. I hope to survive the first 45 minutes.
And that's what you get with a college degree in Mörk Borg. Tim.
Hey, I'm Tim, Blackmore Flan on Twitter. I am playing Buster McBailey, who is rolling in on his wagon full of animals that you'll meet. He's a bit of a hermit and a weirdo. So,
got it. Middle school science teacher. Thank you very much. Rouge.
Hi, I'm Rouge, joining Guild Superior for the first time. And I'm real excited. I have never played in Mörk Borg before, but thanks to the will of the dice, I will be playing Frumsta, who is a kind of berserker type, is the vibe I got off of what happened, and may or may not be indulging in some light cannibalism. So we'll find out. That certainly would explain why all of her weapons and armor are made of bones, suspiciously human-looking bones. So,
welcome to the channel.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
And Dave, we sort of know, sort of don't. Who?
Yeah,
what?
you all know me. I'm Dave. Play games, produce games, run games here, and I'm playing Neefel, who is picture an emaciated, jaundiced David Crosby with sharp teeth and a bird cage. He's got bare feet and no toenails, and that's the extent of my knowledge of his backstory.
Yep, works for the city. Awesome.
That's true. Yep, civil servant.
I am your grimdark game master, and I believe it is time for us to get into Mörk Borg. Dave, if you would please.
Indeed. Listen up and listen good.
Sought for a variety of suspicions, none the least of which is questioning by the Inquisition of the two-headed basilisk of the one true faith. You take up with the cartography crew just leaving the gaudy and demeaning city of Schleswig. Soon after entering the Wästland, you separate from the surveyors and enter a misty plain. Seeking the isolation of the poor western lands, and in hopes of falling from the memory of the law and Inquisition, your pathway to the unknown opens before you. Perhaps you will find allies among the desperate residents here. Perhaps not, and your lives will be ended at the hands of some savage troll, and thus your meaningless legacy fulfilled, and an eternal rest greet thee.
Well,
Okay.
If you didn't catch all those details, there was a bit of a reverb there. You have left Schleswig to avoid encountering the Inquisition of the two-headed basilisk, and taken up with a cartography crew who has taken off for the Wästland to map the unmapped Westlands. The Wästland is a poor region that is occupied by those who can't make it in the city. And your opportunity to avoid running into trouble within Schleswig carries you out into those wastelands, where you then depart from the cartography group. Standing in a misty environment, the landscape opens flat and barren, as much as gray mist allows you to see. The poor western lands, home of an ignoble people, destitute and starving, thousands forced to homestead away from the cities and their king's cruel grasp. Yet grasp he does, the greedy and paranoid King Fatmu IX. Even these sad denizens cannot fully escape the wrath of their selfish lord, as daily the king's soldiers foray into the western lands to harass and rob these people of their meager survival. Players, if you will, going backwards from our introductions, beginning with Dave, describe your characters to each other so you know whom you're looking at.
Well, you see, this David Crosby-looking bastard, scrawny, jaundiced, no toenails, walking around barefoot, weak, dragging behind him in one hand a giant fucking mace that I like to hit people with if I could lift the damn thing. I look like I could get blown over with the ghastly wind. Just a flake of skin upon the breeze. But I do have one thing that might draw your curiosity. It's a strange bird cage that I carry with me. Inside said cage, there be a crow, a winged crow, ravenous in its anger and ire, looking to escape, looking to get out, looking to feed. I'm Knifel. Good to meet ya. I hope I don't have to eat ya.
Beautiful. Framsta.
Well, after an introduction like that, Framsta, as mentioned, is decked from head to toe with all armor that appears to be suspiciously DIY of a bony nature, and it also seems suspiciously fresh. Carrying around her femur club and her companion's skull that she talks to, she kind of, for whatever reason, seems very off-putting to people who encounter her. But whether it's the skull that she's talking to all the time, or her long, lanky, unwashed hair that almost at times seems like it has something skittering inside it, she just doesn't really make friends wherever she goes, but that's fine, since she's not really here to make friends. She's here to get out there and earn herself some dinner,
Whatever that may be.
whatever, she's not picky.
Look, I have no meat on my bones. It ain't gonna be me.
Buster.
So, Buster McBailey, he's a bit of an old sod. Imagine Ichabod Crane grew a beard and it went down to his waist. He sits atop a small cart drawn by Juniper the ass. Sitting on the opposite end of the cart and ignoring pointedly him is a monkey by the name of Aristotle. And there is a hawk perched on his shoulder that looks very healthy. Her name is Persephone. And he He'd like to tell you more, but he just kind of wandered in without any memories, and he's just kind of rolling.
Very well. And finally, Verkin.
Verkin is one who possesses very little, living most of his days chained to a pole behind a bar. But introduced to sudden freedom in the Wästland, I suppose he would be dragging the aforementioned pole with a small clot of concrete at one end and a length of chain at the other, and looking at these dubious companions, say something to the effect of, it's good to know that a butcher is not alone in the mist, especially you. Otherwise, I'd just as soon kill the Inquisition as the three of you. So let's see what we find.
I will ask my players now to help me select a die for the calendar of Nethrubal. We must roll said die for the day to see if the psalms are opened. So what do you want to roll, team? We have the choice of a D100, a D20, a D10, a D6, or in the face of a short adventure like this, a D2. I say vote for 6.
I'm down for a 6.
Nice. I say vote for a 2.
Crazy.
6 is
I'll go with the 6 to avoid the tie,
6.
even though it means going against the birthday boy.
That's exactly why we're doing it.
Fuck y'all then.
All right,
Six,
birthday
six,
boy,
six.
I'll have you roll the 6. The D6. Do not roll a 1.
Oh, thanks. 5.
All right. There is no psalm today.
That good?
I think that's
It is. It is good. It is good because upon the introduction of the 7th psalm, the world will end.
Ah, yes.
And it might be better off that way.
Yes.
Short
and then
game,
I have to
though.
burn my book and buy a new one. Very well. Dave, if you would.
Yes.
By and by the mist doth shift, revealing a shadowy shape whose garment flutters as if driven by a wanton wind. Yet no wind stirs save the gentle breeze that shifts the gossamer veil of mist, and just enough to reveal the figure as verily it approaches.
The shape of a single individual, slight of silhouette, steps into your midst. It is a woman of some years, middle-aged, her head cowled by a thin rust-colored garment that wraps around her frail body seemingly head to toe. Wisps of thin brown and gray hair hang about her aging face, and she smiles, utterly toothless, as she makes eye contact, seemingly all at once with her one good eye, the other milky and likely blind. Her stance is unsteady, and the powerful odor of fermentation wafts about her like the invisible wind she seems to bear.
Woman after my own heart.
Uncomfortable?
But Buster will smile back with teeth almost equally as bad. So,
I smell the tang of life on this one. Or is it death? Hard to tell these days.
Sweet lady, who are you?
She kind of skitters into your midst.
Oh, skitters, that's not
and
okay.
Says, "Seek thee the child born with a third eye, or forego what destiny be granted thee, and kill thyself before the worst doth visit upon thy head."
Did I see you once in a play or something?
No,
Oh,
not I.
sorry. No no real memory.
Sorry, are we saying a child with like an actual eye, or is this like one of those spiritual eyes?
That is for you to find out.
Because one is a lot easier to like see as we're going along than the other, so I just wanna
Kind of stands out.
Seek for yourselves.
Everywhere I go, I'm given errands.
I'm not sure this necessarily qualifies as errand. More like a messiah kind of feel.
And the old woman points to Buster. Insightful, huh?
No, maybe. I can't remember.
I don't know, is there money in finding the Messiah?
Depends on the messiah.
Fine question.
There's greater wealth by staying alive, for other opportunities for money, or die and dismiss it all. And she starts to move.
Oh, look out.
Through, and she passes into the mist.
Money and death and messiahs? What do you make of it?
I think the messiah means life. And then it gets a little foggy about death, honestly.
The only messiahs have been proclaimed to have died at the blade. Sounds like trouble and trickery to me.
Even if we were to take it on, where would we begin? All I see is fog.
That's a good point.
Everyone make a presence roll, please.
Oh, no.
-1.
What die are we rolling again?
D20.
10 here.
All right.
13.
All right.
Also 13.
All right.
15.
Hey.
All but Verkin see a single bound scroll rocks upon the ground, caught in the toying breeze.
Look there. Coincidence? I'll creep
Maybe.
over and poke it.
There's a slight rustle of paper.
Do you think it's gonna bite?
Maybe. If I'm lucky. I'll grab it and I'll sniff it. Does it smell sweet or sour?
Neither really. It smells damp paper perhaps, but not of strong odor.
Fromstra, here you go. I can't read for shit.
I can try. I don't know. How smart does one have to be to read in this system?
I have a thing, like a huge thing on my sheet that says illiterate.
Gotcha. I don't specifically
I don't
say
even
I'm
remember if I
illiterate,
can-
so I guess I can read.
I think you might be good to go.
Yeah, try it.
Give it a try.
All right, gonna sure I can handle this. Sure.
All right, very good.
Unfurl it.
By the way, anyone who does use scrolls, don't forget to roll your presence plus D4 for the number of powers you have today, which is the number of times you may use a scroll. Any
Powers?
scrolls. Yes.
What does Buster need powers for?
You got all the powers you need, my friend.
That's right. I just can't remember them.
Bromsta, when you unroll the scroll,
12 is my presence plus D4. So
what's your modifier?
0.
So you have 4 powers for the day.
Oh, then I only have 3. Sorry.
Oh, it's
I thought you meant roll presence.
No, it's your presence plus the D4.
Okay, so I have 3. I get 3 for the day.
4.
Okay. All right.
That
So
sounds
any
good.
scroll.
But -1 because I'm using this one. Haha.
I get 4 for the day.
So you're not actually using it unless you actually empower, activate the scroll.
Okay.
Right now
okay.
you're just reading it. And it is titled Whispers Past the Gate. You may ask 3 questions of a deceased person.
Cool spell.
Just gonna quickly like close up and be like, okay. Be like, we want to think about this if we're gonna.
Right.
We don't want to ask it something dumb.
Yes.
What
What's the
would
weather over there?
Corpses never tell the truth.
Wait.
Have you talked to a lot of corpses?
They never say anything.
I mean,
I beg to differ, and Fromsta just holds up her skull that she keeps with her at all times. I can't ever get him to shut up.
Could I borrow that skull for a moment?
I don't know. Are you going to give me some of the animals off your cart?
Why would you want an animal?
Why do you want my skull?
I want to hear it.
Would you like to play with Filbert? And I'll hold up this bird cage, and there's this ravenous crow inside. He's very nice.
You people are crazy.
Never mind. I can skip either.
If you hold it up to your ear, you can hear the ocean. No.
That was my running theory. Well, first we need to find a deceased to ask.
The scroll doesn't provide the deceased? That seems like a cop-out.
Well, you're not wrong.
I'm nearly
I suppose
dead.
we wander the fog then.
Aye.
How far can a body be in such a place?
That too is a good question.
If there's that many bodies, I mean, do we really want to go wandering? How long till we're one of them?
Look, just make me one promise. If I die, don't come calling and asking me questions, okay?
What if you know something we want to know?
We can ask him right now.
Oh,
We don't need him to be dead if it's something worth knowing.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're right.
Unless the dying is how you find things out, in which case we could just kill someone here, and that's how we get the corpse. I'm just keeping our options open.
I think I'm putting up what you're putting down.
My head hurts.
Everyone, please give me a presence roll again.
Yes. Yes.
16.
Oh. 4.
I don't understand Buster at all. This is a 19.
5.
All right.
He's very present.
His modifier is 1.
Buster knows things.
Buster and Knifel. Another figure alternately re-emerges and recedes within the mist mere feet away. The figure does not move, seemingly frozen in a pose of contracted embrace, its arms wrapped around its form, head tilted down and leftward, knees pressed together beneath a long skirt. Large bat-like wings complete the embrace, and the eyeless, bald, oval-shaped head bears only a stoic, melancholic expression on its thin mouth. The frail frame is gaunt, if not emaciated, as defined by its sexless torso and the shadowed lines of its bare ribcage.
Ah! I'm going to throw a rock at it.
I'm going to grab my club.
I grab a rock and just...
Demon!
All right, go ahead. Go and throw a rock. That is going to be a strength, right? Is it strength? Is that the term?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if that's one of your abilities, it is
I rolled
a
a
strength.
2.
Okay, that is almost a terrible miss. You fling a rock so far over its head that you don't even know where it goes.
I want to take Niffle's cue and lunge in with my cleaver, which is treated as a hand axe.
Okay.
Demon of the fog! Gah!
And I was just grabbing my club.
If it's a strength roll,
So that's your modifier.
that's a
Whatever.
17 mod, 14 plus 3.
Oof. You clomp into that thing. Go ahead and roll your damage for me.
D6 for the cleaver, and it's max 6 damage.
Yes.
This is a nice dice tray here.
The figure screeches out and stumbles backward with a massive gash in it, and it wraps up even tighter and begins sobbing and just stands there a few feet away from where you struck it.
Uh-oh.
And says, Navarro is but a lost soul seeking traveling companion for safety and relief from my desperate isolation. And they drop to one knee and drip blood on the ground, and taking out from under like a satchel that's over its torso, pulls a little concoction out and drinks of the concoction, and some of the wounds heal.
Why should we trust you, demon?
Navarro's not a demon. Navarro is lost. Please, let Navarro join thee.
Ramsta, what think you?
Where are you trying to get to, Navarro?
Navarro's not going anywhere. Navarro is seeking safety.
Don't talk to it. It'll trick us.
I'm sorry. That's about the best joke I've heard in a while.
Safety.
There ain't nowhere safe. Navarro? Was that your name?
Navarro.
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 So, if
Navarro.
you find safety, that's what you're looking for.
Navarro did not intend to frighten thee. Navarro simply wished to join thee. I have this, and a sort of bony arm reaches out and extends another vial. Though, and they clutch it back, though perhaps best left for camp or to force upon thy enemy.
We could kill it now.
Don't kill Navarro.
Well, I'm reminded of our
You
good
just
friend.
took your best swing at it, and it
It didn't die.
barely was hurt. I think if it
Demon.
wanted to attack us, it could.
Fog creature, swamp dweller. I say we
Navarro,
chop it to pieces.
nay.
Maybe hold off there, big guy. Maybe just take a breath.
I say we let it travel with us, and if we have to kill it, we kill it. It looks like it's got some real cool bones underneath all that.
Also, if we kill it, then you can ask it questions.
Thou can ask Navarro questions now.
That's what I was going to say. Is
We can say that of everyone in the future.
Great idea.
Would you like to answer our questions while you're
right now?
Yeah.
Or we can do this easy, or we can do this real easy.
Yeah, the easy way or the easier way.
Well, Navarro, I got one aching question.
Navarro.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't my question.
Navarro is not dead.
Why do you look like hell threw up?
Hast thou seen thyself?
Oh yeah. We
That's a good one.
yeah. Again, my question stands. Notwithstanding my own, I mean, I've spent a good deal of life growing this much hair on my chin.
But hast thou spent a good deal of life traveling beyond the comforts of thy city? Navarro
Are
does
you
not.
saying this is what's going to happen to us if we keep going that way?
What would happen to thou?
Again, hell threw up. You.
Wait a minute. I'm hearing something, Navarro, that perhaps you can guide us. Do you know anything of this three-legged messiah.
No. It was
Eye.
3 arms.
Eyes.
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 Sorry,
Third
3
eye.
eyes.
Nay, a three-eyed messiah with 3 legs and 3 arms. Navarro does not know such a thing.
Well, they didn't call it a messiah. I think they said it would be a boy or a child.
It was a boy with 3 arms, who would
No, 3 eyes.
And 3 legs.
Give us a direction in this directionless land.
Navarro doth know of a village.
Okay, that's a start.
Well,
Do you think they have dead people there?
Navarro has not concerned Navarro himself with such things, but where there are people, there are bound to be deaths.
Well,
At some point.
That's true.
Now a
Fair enough.
statistician.
Navarro can show that.
What's the worst that can happen? I say we go.
A village is better than this.
Yeah, I got no qualms.
Very well.
Besides, after that cut, if it can survive, I throw my hands up. All
It
3
does
of them.
beg the question of why it needs somewhere safe if, like, it can deal with that. But, you know.
No
Yeah.
doubt another trickster and another stormbringer from this hellscape, but a village would be welcome.
If it makes you feel any better, big guy, you would have took my head clean off.
Thou doth underestimate the damage that thou did into Navarro, but Navarro survives.
Well, yeah. Otherwise, we
For
asked
now.
3 questions. So
Thou can ask Navarro questions anytime. Navarro does not have to be dead. Come.
yeah, right. Up, Jupiter. Come on, Jupiter.
So Navarro leads you into the swirling mists and over the scrub plain. As you go, Navarro begins to pry a little. Well, why are you here? Where did thou come from? What art thou planning to do?
This is getting weirder and weirder. Is anyone else's skin crawling?
I thought we were
More
the ones
than
asking
normal.
questions.
This is mind you, a thing without a face, but mainly talking to us.
Navarro has a face. You see this. And they swoosh their hand around the blank slate that is
Yeah,
nothing more than a mouth.
yeah.
I've seen worse. Mostly
Yeah.
on the dead, though.
That has a fascination with the dead.
No, I'm just interested in hearing questions answered by a dead man. It's intriguing.
Fascination.
What do we seek, really? It strikes me as both Verkin and Brandon. What do we seek in this weird purgatory? Like what
So
what
you
is
got-
our motivation as a group here? Are we sadists? Are we asylum seekers?
You have two factors involved here. One being needing to get away from Schleswig, where you were living, because of the Inquisition, who is seeking you. Each
So
of you
just
for
distance.
their own reasons. Distance and the obscurity, the anonymity of the Wästland, because the only thing out here are the destitute and King Fatma's soldiers who harass them, and obviously faceless bat-winged wonders who wander about with strange concoctions in their possession, and drunk seeresses and who knows what else, but that's beside the point. It's not Schleswig, and that's where you didn't want to be right now. It's too hot for each of you. The other thing then is the strange woman that approached you when you first separated from the cartography group, stating that you should either seek the child with the third eye or kill yourself because there would be no value in living any longer.
Verkin, my motivation here is to keep a low profile as best as I can so that Fatma doesn't find my wretched ass on the wastelands. but also to gather some supplies. Maybe this village could be a place where we could take what we need. If you know what I mean.
I'm no friend of wandering aimlessly in the swamp. But a village means a tavern, and a tavern means stew. I suppose that would be Verkin's mindset, is like, where are we going to eat next?
That's a fair question.
Fatma's probably asking, who are we going to eat next? Bromstra. Don't look at me like that.
Baseless accusations, and I dare you to say that over here.
Tell us about the goddamn femur.
It's from a horse.
There's flesh on it.
Horse flesh.
I'm not going to call you a liar, because that's just sounds unhealthy to me. So I think we just follow Faceless here and find where we eat.
Okay. Well, then save your questions, demon or not, and lead us to this village.
Navarro's just wondering what Navarro's friends are doing.
Whoa. Do not jump to conclusions. We are not friends. We are associates. No, we're not associates.
That's
what
what
are
you
we?
had a problem with? I thought I was clear. I don't know what I'm doing because I don't remember much. But I guess we're friends. Why not?
Ty, can I shove this thing aside and like look out into the mist and try to spot some buildings?
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you.
give us a presence.
There we go. -1 on this bad boy.
Come on.
17 on the die, so 16 roll.
Nicely done. What you see is
First good roll.
It's thick mist, it's grasslands, it's wide open, but you don't get great distance. And Navarro says, Navarro can take thou to this village, and that one, pointing to Buster, that one is Navarro's friend, so that is good enough for Navarro.
Oh.
Navarro will lead you to the village.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So, having given up on the questions and becoming somewhat sullen, Navarro leads you into the swirling mist for nearly half of an hour's time when you detect a group of figures noisily moving in your direction. In short order, you see 6 of Fat Moose soldiers, say that 62 times fast, their leather helm and armor adorned with the crest of Schleswig, swords hanging from their hips. Navarro suddenly seems nowhere in sight.
I knew it.
You bastard.
Oi, says one, the apparent
Fish
leader.
bait.
A fancy lot wandering out here, space, eh? You lot looking to form up a commune, eh? Another scoffs among the ranks. A bunch of mutual wankers, eh? Going to form a new kingdom of piss.
I find you, sirs, is somewhat confused. We are neither piss worshippers, nor are we communers of sorts.
Speak for
We are
yourself.
more of less fancy than, well, you all, and we're just going whichever way we were going.
We're in search of stew and mead, but we'll be happy with a little blade.
Wait, what? No.
What? Little blade?
He's a
First
bit...
of all,
What do you think, Filbert? You like what you see?
they pull back a little bit. There's a little sort of nervous chuckling among the ranks.
Settle down.
One of them says, look here. I don't know what you lot are up to, but we're looking for a kid, see? As a third eye, like. You find him, and you find us, and we all make it work out together then, eh?
Third eye,
do that?
like an actual, like, extra eye on his forehead.
So my understanding, yeah.
Your understanding from who?
That's none of your business.
I'm just saying, if there's somebody walking around with 3 whole eyes, you think someone would have heard about it by now.
Or
You're
seen.
in the Wästland. We're out of Schleswig. This is King's business.
Oh.
So the king wants this kid with 3 eyes.
The king wants everything. And we
Okay.
aim to find it.
Well, the king can suck a fart out of me arse.
Hands go to sword hilts.
How about if I cut a third eye into every one of you?
I mean,
Now you're talking.
We're looking to make an arrangement and you're looking to fight. We can give you a fight.
Oh, it won't be a fight.
Real quick, how many are
there's
you?
6.
Half a dozen.
She's gonna start count. Okay, yeah.
We've got a
Uh,
monkey, an ass, and 3 competent fighters, and you have only 6 poorly paid men.
The one that called you a wanker nudges the leader and says, hey, it's a riot orgy.
Wait,
Is that
what?
code?
Wait, what was that?
It's code talk for retreating.
Wow, this just took a turn I was not expecting. I don't even have my keys.
So that's how they do it in the army. All right then.
Look, as an agreement or a fight? What do you want?
Well, we haven't had a fight in what? A day or two.
I mean, yeah, we could go without another day of it, you know.
What you
All right,
say
all right, all right.
this?
Let's say if by some miracle we stumble across this random kid with 3 eyes, well, we'll do our best to find you again.
Well, report it in Schleswig.
Assuming we make
And
it
we'll
back
put in
to
a good word
Schleswig.
when we get back.
Speaking of kingdoms of piss,
He approaches you. Birkin looks you up and down. Hey, aren't you supposed to be tied up to a pole out behind a bar?
here's the poll. Any more questions?
I think
I
I
have-
know you. I can't remember exactly.
I have a question.
I'll bet you do.
What if we find a child and put like a drawn eye on his forehead?
I don't think that's going to cut it.
Like a cool tattoo eye or something.
Right.
That would cut it, right?
Hi.
While
That's
they're
good.
distracting him with their Guardians of the Galaxy talk, which is beautiful, I would like to lay the cleaver into the forehead of the guy
Oh,
who
no.
only comes up this high on me.
All right.
And seeing my companions, the
Thank you,
look
you
in my
guys. That was
companion's eye, I'm going to unlatch the cage door on the bird cage to let Filbert out.
Oh, man. All
Have,
right.
have fun, Filbert.
Okay, first of all, before we do anything, Verkin, go for it. Give me that
Let's
attack
do
rolls.
some Mörk Borg combat, you guys. I have
Let's
no
do
idea
it.
what's
Hey,
in
I'm
store
all
here.
I'm all for
Yep.
you using this.
So your attack is the D20 with your strength modifier. Your defense, which you also roll for yourself, is your agility with your modifier. Note if your armor gives you an agility restriction, then it increases your DR. Your DR standard, you're trying to beat a 12 to hit or
Got it.
defend.
I have no armor, so +3 on the D20.
Okay.
Here we go. By the way, that was beautiful, you guys. I love the drawn eye thing. Here we go. 12 on the die, so 15 modified.
Whack, you hit him. Roll that damage.
Here we go. D6. Let's get another max. 4 this time.
4. You thunk into him, and the armor absorbs some of that impact, but then you pull back the axe, and there's blood on the blade as well. and he screeches out, "Oi!" Nice. Okay, let's go into initiative order.
Yes.
Done.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
That
let's
is
do
a
this.
2. You all get to go first. So
Goody.
the way this works is you can, I'll let you pick the order you want to go, New of Arden style, or you can go with your agility modifiers to determine who goes first, second, third, and fourth. I don't know if does anybody have an agility modifier?
No.
All right. All right.
Are you kidding?
Let's go.
I
Let's
know
go
that,
like this.
Oh my God.
I know that Niffle was on the ready
Yes.
to attack as well with the dagger out.
Actually, Niffle, go ahead and
The
give
crow.
me your crow attack.
Yeah, so just so everybody knows, my
Yeah.
crow's name is Filbert, and he's an undead little bastard crow. So he's going to attack this guy that just got the cleaver to the head.
Okay.
That is a total of 19 on the die, so I'm probably going to hit.
Nice.
Oh,
big time.
yes.
Yep, and does
Filbert.
2 damage from a beak attack on this guy.
It comes swooping down and hits the guy in that helmeted head. And that helmet rebuffs the attack. And then, but remember, Filbert's not flying. Filbert's like flopping around, leaps up, tries to get some wind, some air, hits, and then drops back to the ground and is like running around.
Filbert, you bastard, get back in the fight.
He's got 2 resist on the helmet.
All right, now let's see. Let's go with order. I'm going to go suggest Verkin, Knifel, and then who wants to go third?
I'll go third.
Okay.
Yeah, put Buster at the back.
All right. Okay,
Buster's
Verkin, you're
still
back up.
desperately trying to talk our way out of this. No, guys, we don't have to do this.
It's okay.
Hello, my name is Buster McSquishy.
Easy, everyone. Easy.
This is Mörk Borg.
Come on, Frumsta. Cut him down.
You're up first, Verkin, because both you and the bird got pre-initiative attacks. Now we're in initiative order, and you're going
let
first.
me be swift not to waste our time. Same thing. Yeah, same guy. 11 on the die, 14 modified,
That will hit.
with 3 on the d6 for damage.
Very
One more
nice.
injury.
So
Okay.
1 gets through.
Hey! And very good. Do you want to move, or you just stay in the fray?
Absolutely not. I'll stay right here and draw their fury.
Knifel.
All right, I'm going to pull out a scroll and I'm going to read the Aegis of Sorrow, and I'm going to give myself some hit points because I only have 1 hit point. I'm like, into my sack, I'm like,
right,
11. I got 11 hit points.
Wow.
Holy cow!
Yeah, I
shit.
rolled a 6 and a 5. Boom.
Let me double
Join
check
me.
something.
Dang,
You
11?
still have to do a presence.
Oh, do I to actually get it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Yes,
gonna do
you
that.
do.
All right, presence roll. 10.
Does not do it.
Oh no!
Oh.
So you're like, and you bite your tongue, and it interrupts the whole thing, and you spend that power. It does not activate. Sorry.
Shite.
Brutal.
I assume you're staying back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step. I'm gonna take 1 step backwards.
Okay. And your bird gets to go on your turn.
Okay, the bird is gonna go up and look for some sort of a spot, maybe around the crotchal area, to beak this guy where he can get through the armoring. That's a natural 20. I don't know if that means anything. Does that mean
Yes, it
something
does.
special? Is that good?
Yes, it does. Okay, yes, it does. That means our Mörk Borgian fans out there are going, I know what that means.
Go, Filbert.
I don't.
He's really a nut. He's really a nut.
That
Bird is
means
the real
the old-
asset in this duo.
Yep. The old
So
brutal
that means-
crotch.
Filbert does double damage,
So that's
which
4.
for you is static, and then the armor is ruined.
Filbert.
The cod piece is gone.
Get him in the cog.
It's It's now just one of those boss fights where there's the specific place you gotta target to actually
There's
a little glowing thing.
Yeah, Philip gets right behind the cod piece, which is just that's an automatic D20
That's your
on the
cue, Fromster. That's your cue.
All right, Fromsta.
I mean, I'd be a fool not to go for it. Fromsta's just gonna full on like try and do upswing with her sad ass femur into this guy's bits.
Okay.
All right, so sorry,
Strength.
Strength roll. Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay. That's a 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the target is like knees bowed in, hands down by the lower midsection, and when you go to swing it, they turn and you hit them in the hip. Just a glancing blow.
It could be worse though, because it was definitely teetering on a 1, which is why I made that noise before it settled on the 9.
Yeah. Don't break your femur.
My poor beloved femur.
Beloved, you say?
Buster.
So Buster's backing Juniper up out of any kind of danger, and looks at the hawk on his shoulder and just whispers, "Well, get to it, Persephone." And Persephone will take off into the air with a cry and will attempt to attack one of the previously uninjured men.
Okay.
So many birds.
I know. I swear to God, if the birds
Mine
are the
can
only
fly,
ones who
though.
end up doing damage in this
Hell
fight.
yeah.
So many birds.
Hitchcock was right.
Oh, is it strength? No, wait. What is my
Strength.
bird?
Strength modifier. Yep.
Unless
Unless the bird has an automatic.
So, yeah, there's no modifier. So, natural 19 to hit.
That'll do it.
The birds are the worst. They're the ones to watch out for.
4 damage.
Sheesh. All
They're
right.
just like flailing around, and the birds are like zeroing in with precision.
Hell yeah, instinct.
Straight to the crotch.
To the crotch, to the face.
They've been
Yeah.
trained well.
Persephone goes in, claws into the nose, going for the eyes, but manages to lay into the nose. And the guy's like, very good. Okay, that takes us to their turn. So
All right, here it is, guys.
here we go. As each of you, not each of you, we're gonna have to see how this goes.
Oh my god.
E4. Okay, we've got 6 attackers, so there's going to be one on moves to Nifel, one moves to Verkin, another one to Verkin,
Another one to Verkin.
one to Buster,
Oh,
Oh, good. The squishy people.
one to Nifel. Although I will let the birds take at least one of your attackers.
Okay.
That's 4. One more, and Fremsta.
I was about to be like, I am wearing such heavy armor. None of them attack me.
So now here's what you do. Going in order. So we will start with Verkin. You will roll an agility to try to avoid being hit.
No modifier here. Rolling
Okay.
D20.
Come on.
Nat 20 on the die.
Oh, snap. Very
Hell
nice.
yeah.
That means stuff. Okay.
Good. That's real good.
I
You
wish
get-
all our die went into my same box so we could all see.
As the first
know.
of your attackers run up on you, they miss right through and you get to counterattack it.
Real quick. Looks like a 19 on the die, so 22 modified.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And max on the D6 for the cleaver.
Oh!
Wow.
4
Okay.
gets through.
I'm going to give you an option. Since there are 2 attacking you and you were in combat with the first one that you were really injuring, do you want to go for that guy or do you want to go for a new one?
Same guy.
Same guy. Slam.
We need
Down
we
he
need a body.
goes.
Yes. Nice.
You
And then there were 5.
Yes. Back to the bog you go.
Now, I have to do a morale check because you just cut down their leader.
Oh,
He was the guy talking.
He was.
Mr. Talky Talk.
I believe a morale check is 2d6.
Even if they flee, we have birds.
Persephone would do well to lodge with Filbert in the cage, perhaps. The two of them together could make more birds.
Lodge in the cage.
More birds.
These fellas have not had enough yet.
Good.
So, all right, so Verkin, you have a second attacker on you to defend against.
Okay, so that is agility, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Unmodified with a 5 on the die.
Oh, all right.
It finally ran out on me.
It does. Hits you. Oh, that's only 1. You take 1 injury of slash from this
Thank God, I have 4 hit points.
individual sword. You don't have any armor, so okay.
rub some
Verkin.
dirt in it. You'll be fine.
Is this
not
dirt?
Some kind of crud. Knifel, your bird may, if you wish, make a defense roll, agility.
Okay.
I think they probably have a pretty nice. I don't know if.
I didn't get stats from
Oh,
it.
it's attacking the bird.
I rolled an 18.
Nice. All right, that definitely is going to do it. So, yeah, the bird, it's hopping around on the ground, and the dude that was like, the dude that it wasn't attacking is trying to hack at it, but it's so fluttery and flighty and rabid that it's just chunking the sword into the ground, and it misses. Now 1 runs up on you, however, so you're going to have to.
Oh my God, I have 1 hit point. Come on!
No.
You guys, I rolled an 8.
Oh.
All right.
I love you, Filbert. I always have. I think I'm dead.
All right, keep hitting my mic. It shorts out my mic.
Dibs on his bones.
Down goes.
Dibs on his cage.
What was the damage, Kyle?
So the damage was pretty substantial. It was 5.
Oh yeah, he's fucked.
However,
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
Filbert.
All right. Well, that was unfortunate.
I'm rolling up a new
Managed to
character.
kill the birthday
Happy-
boy.
Happy freaking birthday.
Yeah, fuck me, I guess.
Okay, just solidifies my reputation as a murderous DM. So you
Well,
take care
so
of
then
that.
officially now it's my birthday game, right? Because my birthday is Sunday, so like we
Hell
just
yeah.
roll down the hill.
You're next, pal.
And you are up with 1 attacker from Stuck.
Oh, good.
So give me that agility roll. Now you have heavy armor, so I think
I
that
do. It's a +4, if I
Ouch.
am not mistaken.
So that means you're trying to roll over an 8? No, you're trying to roll over a 16. So you have a DR and you have an agility modifier. What did you roll? I'm double checking that, but
It's not a 1.
oh, that's good.
It is a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
However, let's see how much damage they do because it might not matter.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was trying to understand the stats. And for the heavy armor, it says it's a...
Oh, no, never mind. It's agility tests, but you're not doing an agility test. You have a
Got
+2
it.
on your defense, which means that you had to beat a 10.
And you rolled a 4.
And I still failed.
So congratulations. That is 4 injury, which I believe your armor absorbs.
It is marked as -D6. So is that automatic, or do I roll for how much it actually
Roll for that. Roll
Oh,
for that.
man.
Yeah.
I would like to point out that I have 3 hit points, so this could matter.
Oh yeah.
You could kill birthday
It
people back
could
to
matter.
back.
Shortest
Oh
game
my
in
god!
history.
It's okay. Okay, I rolled a 3, so I
Okay.
absorbed 3 of it. I take
You take 1. You got it.
It was definitely hovering on the 1 for a second.
But look how fast we're learning. We're such good learners.
Nice.
All right, Frumsta, but you survived that attack, and we move to Buster.
Absolutely shouting, "Is that all you got?"
Or Buster's
There it
bird, as
is.
it were.
I get to choose, right?
Yes.
Okay. Since Buster has some light armor on, he's going to take the attack then.
All right.
Persephone get herself hurt.
Okay. You're like, hey.
Over here, bastard. 15, no modifier.
You're good. So the attacker misses you, and you do not take damage. And I don't think there's any... Yep.
Juniper
miss you.
nipped
Okay.
at him and he misswung.
That takes us back to Verkin. You are on the attack.
Outstanding. So the one who was fighting Frumsta, we're down to still 5 opponents, right? Not
Yes, correct.
all
And
right,
you do
the
have one
that-
in your face.
The one that futilely attacked Frumsta despite her armor. That's my target.
Okay. Yeah. It is true that you do have one that's facing off against you, but go ahead. If you wish to choose a different...
To hell with him. 12 on the die, 15 modified.
That's a hit. And this is the one you said on Frumsta?
Yeah, he can have a free attack on me. I fight for my allies.
Nice.
And the D6 has a 5 on the die, so 3 gets through.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, you slash into him real good. Get him behind like the leg armor into the back of the leg. Ugh.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Okay. Knifel's dead.
Yes, but from out of the
Yeah.
from out of the mists, because I have a new character.
Okay, running out of the mist, hearing
From
the
out of the
fray.
mist
I thought that was Filbert.
comes running in a pair of just bloodied scissors in one hand and a mace in the other hand, and just leaps into the air and comes down and smacks whoever's closest. It could be, I don't know, it could be one of the 3 of you. I don't know. Who's closest?
What madness is this?
I'll go for one of the soldiers, one of the guards or whatever.
Okay, we'll give you one of Knifel's guards.
Yep.
They're on the fringe of the battle scene, coming out of the mist into the fray with an open birdcage lying on the ground and a raven hopping around, or a crow. Out comes this banshee with a mace and scissors.
Scissors. I don't know why
for it.
scissors. Here we go. I'm going to use the mace against one of these guys.
All right.
19 on the die plus
Oh, yeah.
strength. Well, I have a negative to strength, so 17 total.
Okay.
I have worse stats now. I love this game. This is great.
I thought that was Filbert that died.
No, it was Knifel.
Yeah, Filbert survived.
I'm just gonna get ready and pull up the page of the book about like how you create characters, just in case.
There's a link in chat, by the way.
Yeah,
if you
go to
want.
the chat. There's a link in there that does it for you.
So for sure, faceless one, I don't know, you attack and you hit.
Yep. The name's Carva!
What's your damage?
I do. Oh, yep. I got to roll damage. Forgot about that. 5.
Great question.
5 damage.
Whoa.
I'm severely damaged. Let's be honest.
You rack this one in that leather helmet, which does so much, but not enough to prevent a nice, beautiful contusion on the cheekbone, and you might have cracked something. Very good.
Can I stab him with my scissors or cut a little bit of his hair off?
Cut some hair off, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Sort of a free action
Yeah. Now you ask the question, what's your damage? That's
Oh my god. Okay, Karma.
Carva.
Carva.
Like
Oh,
I'm the Carva.
Carva.
I'm the one that does the
Carva.
carving.
Yeah.
Carva.
Beautiful. All right. Framsta.
So the guy that was attacking me is still alive, right? He just got hit.
Still alive, but
In the
got
back of
hit by your ally. Yeah.
Absolutely gonna turn to Verkin and be like, "Hey, this one is mine," and then try to attack.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Please,
Is Fromsta male or female?
female. That's a 3.
Oh, man,
Oh no.
you're busy chewing Verkin out.
But the
I'm
bravado.
just saying, Owlbear plays favorites. I think we can all tell.
And then you backhand with that femur and just whiff. Sorry. Buster.
Too busy yelling at Verkin to pay attention to where I'm swinging it.
Whoa.
I actually swing at Verkin, not the guy.
Well-oiled machine.
The bravado's gone too far.
Buster and Persephone.
Well, Persephone's gonna come back and attack the back of this guy's head who's attacking Buster, while
All right.
Buster swings his club.
Okay.
There we go.
So I'll do her attack first, and it's a 13.
Ooh, just enough.
All right, and she does 4 damage. And D4 is treating me right.
Nice.
Okay, half of that goes to the armor, but half of that gets through as Persephone wiggles the beak in and claws at the back of the neck.
And Buster rolls a 16.
Okay.
And he does... One.
Beautiful. Okay. Very good. Verkin, it is time to roll defense against your attackers.
Got it. Unmodified with agility. A 9 on the die. Probably not good enough.
Not good enough. Ouch.
No.
Yeah, that's
I'm
5.
at 3 HP right now.
Hey, you have armor though, right? Or do you not?
No, I've crossed it off my sheet. I am a shirtless beast.
Ouch. Down goes Verkin.
No.
Five
Instigator to
injuries.
the first dead.
Woo!
Filbert.
Dang.
Oh God, this is brilliant.
Oh man.
Buster's gonna
This
get
is going
murdered.
exactly like what I expected combat in this game to go, actually.
Yeah.
After all this work.
You know, you put a lot into that backstory. The pole,
Holy
the
cow.
burger.
No. Carva.
Carva.
You're defending.
Roll a defense.
Yep. You have
Okay.
you and your bird. What's your bird's name again?
Well, the bird's name is Filbert.
Filbert. Filbert
Yeah.
needs to roll a defense, and then Carva needs to roll a defense.
Filbert rolled a 5
On
on the defense.
okay, that's not good.
No, Filbert.
Yeah. Filbert gets smushed, just cleaved, like prepared for dinner. Stripped down to naked
Almost the
chicken.
feathers explodes into the
Spatchcocked.
air.
Now,
But it's
what
rotted.
what we didn't know, what we could never have known, was that Filbert indeed was an undead crow.
Yes.
Now,
But now it's
Farva,
Re-dead.
Carva is going to defend.
Okay, yep.
Come on, Carva. 19 on the die.
There you go. You're good. All right. And then we go to Ramsta.
Now it's my turn. Alrighty.
Oh, my character.
These backgrounds are ridiculous with this generator.
Okay, so I rolled a 9, and because of my heavy armor, that's not enough.
Just
Right?
just
I
not enough.
needed a 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now I get to roll a d6 to see. Well, you roll damage, and then I get to roll a d6 to see how much I lower the damage.
Yes, and that's
Okay.
a 3.
Okay, doable.
And that's a 4. So,
Nice.
bam.
Bam. However, you do have a second one attacking you because they moved over from the
no.
fallen Birkin.
Do I roll my like defense again?
Defense again, yep.
All right. That's a 12, so that's high enough.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. And then Buster, you and Persephone.
Well, there's just one in between us. Are they attacking both?
Nope, there's one in between you, so you can choose your. Who do
Again,
you want to
Buster will take it.
Okay, roll that defense.
Shoot, that's an 11.
Oh.
But he has a D2 to take away.
It takes D2 away from that. You take an injury, 1 hit point.
Is it 1 hit point?
Yes, 3 total.
Oh, 3 total. I'm okay.
That's a lot.
I'm alive.
You're alive
okay.
still?
I'm alive.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Well, I rolled better than 1.
Is Virkin's replacement lurking?
I am torn.
Well, yeah, we know that your body's on the ground.
No, that's fucking talking. I'm some other guy.
Some other guy who comes rushing in with kava.
Hardly rushing. I'm low in protein. I am called Torn. Why are you fighting these soldiers? Is it my go?
Yeah.
It is.
Good to meet you, Torn.
I would like. I see Fromsta standing mighty against these foes with this fallen giant in front of her, and I want to scatter Hyphos's enervating snuff on her.
Ooh, that's good stuff.
So I'm gonna throw like this powdered tobacco that's mixed with cocaine.
Okay.
And on her turn, she's gonna get 2 attacks. But she
Assuming I
defends
make it that
with
long.
DR14. I don't know if that's an improvement or a reduction.
Sorry, what the defense was DR14 or the attack is DR14?
Yeah, she'll have to defend with DR14 because she's berserk.
Which bumps it to 12 for you. Bumps it down to 12.
What I have to roll first is
when you defend, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Got it.
it does, and though you do get 2 attacks for the rest of the combat, it does cause sneezing.
Okay. Love it.
And then Torn, as quickly as he appears, cowers behind this fighting woman and has a little bit for himself, rubs it on his teeth.
and then behind you, looking over your shoulder, there's this faceless figure with this thin mouth. What was my name?
Navarro.
Yes.
It's nice to meet you. You are quite lovely. I am Torn.
It's nice to meet you as well. Watch out for those baddies with the blades. They're not kind.
Now, please be quiet. I've been huffing this shit all day.
Oh, you'll have to tell me about it later when I can be noisy.
You have no nose. It's no use for you.
I don't understand.
So Fromsta is Cocaine Bear from here on out.
Yes. However, it's Carva's turn.
No. Yeah.
Carva is going to I'm gonna take this poison. I have a bottle of red poison. I come from the heretic isle of Crealut and my Crealucian poison. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna smash it in the guy's face and try to, I'm gonna dose him with the poison.
Let's make that attack roll.
Okay. No, I rolled a 3.
Oh no!
So I actually get a little bit in my eye. Oh shit!
it just squeezes out from the cork a little bit, but it doesn't actually destroy the whole thing. However, it's sort of like licorice scented Windex.
Ooh.
Oh God.
And then I'm just gonna snip a little bit more hair.
Okay. All right, Fromsta, you have a couple of attacks coming because you are feeling great.
So great. Just like top of the world. All right.
But then
just gonna go in and swing on whoever is closest to me.
you got some options.
Oh, okay. That's a 13.
Nice, that'll hit.
Yeah. All right. So I finally get to actually roll attack on my femur. That's gonna be a 1. 1 damage. That's fine. That's fine.
Funk. The good news is if you can fight through these people, they have swords you can pick up. If you need to. However, you get another attack.
It was hovering on an 18, but it settled on a 2, so that will not hit.
Oh,
Shit.
The dice giveth and the
Dice are
dice
not
taketh away.
cooperating.
Don't forget Verkin's cleaver in his dead hand.
That's right. Just gonna go ahead and like yoink that up for later.
okay. All right.
What is the cleaver? What's the cleaver's D6?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good dual wield with a femur.
All right, Buster and Persephone.
Here we go. Oh, jeez, bird. 19.
Yes. The birds have it.
And only one's getting through. That was a 3.
Okay. This dude still has their armor, so the bird, but however the bird may have distracted them enough, you may make your attack. Buster.
Okay. A straight up 12.
All right, that's enough. No, that's not enough.
Damn
you
it.
have to beat it. So you're just like schoolmarm tapping this creature.
I'm like pushing with my club.
Oh,
Like,
dear.
get away from me. Yeah, Mino.
All right. Let's see. These guys are getting pretty injured, though. Let's check their morale.
Schoolmarm tapping was a term that we should all commit to memory.
Fits Buster like a glove.
Okay.
Exactly.
As you're all squaring off, and there's bleeding going on, and there's bruising, and there's birds squawking, and there's death, the guards all kind of pull back into a phalanx sort of position, and they're like, look, we just wanted to find out if there was a bit more information about this third-eyed child. You lunatics. There's been enough death here. I think we back off. You go your way, we go ours.
Let me get a quick clip of your hair before you
Leave
go.
my hair alone. Leave it alone.
Just a bit.
You smell.
Leave it alone.
You have beautiful hair.
No, you have none. They sort of start circling to your left, trying to work around you back Schleswig direction.
I'm just gonna clip the scissors in the air.
Stop it. And they,
What I do?
does anyone want to push the attack, or are you willing to let it go?
I'm terribly sorry about that. You just
How many of them
happened
are left standing at this point?
What about Cocaine Bear?
There are 5 of them still standing. 3 of them
Wow,
are
we only
pretty
killed
beat up.
one.
Right. Which is why Buster's like, sorry about that.
Those helmets like really beat us.
Their armor, yeah. There's the low damage.
You know, if it makes you feel any better, you killed the 2 who were psycho.
I mean, there were half of them are on the verge, but
All right. I don't like the idea of like people being able to like run away and like report us back to their superiors, and maybe they'll come back in more numbers. But like, there's also 5 of them. I'm not really convinced that the people I've got left with me are fighters.
Right. I will let you know, all of you, though, that you're in the Wästland, and there's all kinds of nonsense that goes on out here, and the soldiers are always roaming around out here, and mostly they're just harassing people. So it's a it's a give and take. Some soldiers get beat up. They leave some bodies behind. They can write a report. They get paid.
All right, yeah. Frum's just gonna wave at them and be like, "That's right, we're on you, cowards," and then turn to Verkid's body and start cutting off some fingers because baby needs a new pair of earrings.
Oh my God. A fitting end.
Well,
I'll always remember you because of these and your cleaver that she's using to cut his fingers.
While normally I would be put off by such actions, I can't recall if I am or not.
Just to introduce myself, my name is Carva. I've been lost in the mists with my my friend here. Introduce yourself
I'm
to the
called
people.
Torn.
And between Carver and Torn, Navarro also steps up. I'm Navarro.
Oh God, you're still here.
Where did you go?
What are you?
I'm a lost and lonely soul who's...
He's a bit of a faceless wonder.
May I have a clip of your hair?
I have no hair.
May I have a clip of your beard hair, friend?
I have no beard.
Not you. You with the long beard. The one on the cart. What is your name?
The name is Buster.
Buster. Could I just get just a little snip of hair? I'm a bit of a collector.
I've gone from one circle of hell to another.
Thank you. Oh, quite beautiful.
It is. Never had to share it before. Not sure how I feel.
Torn and I have been looking for a three-legged messiah.
Arms, you fool!
A three-armed messiah. I'm sorry, Torn. I have a hard time remembering these things sometimes.
Who started you looking for that?
Oh, right. Questions.
A smelly lady.
Hey?
Is she just telling everybody she bumps into about this kid?
Yeah.
A bit of a missed bicycle, if you know what I mean.
I'm starting to wonder if that whole fate thing is genuine.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
The smell lured me, and the story kept my attention. I am Torn.
Yeah, I know.
Frumsta stands up, having hacked off enough of the fingers, flesh, etc., to sort of jab a finger bone through her ear and goes I'm Frumsta, and then she moves over to Nigel's body.
Knifel.
Come
on, have some respect for the dead, crazy man.
This is respect.
I don't think they found
a part of them with
boy.
Me always.
Have you even found the village? We heard there's a village, but all we see is
we were looking for a village, and then our guide kind of disappeared on us at the first sign of trouble.
Navarro knows where the village is.
Oh,
that's what you said, but instead you led us straight to these soldiers, and now two of us are dead.
Navarro did not lead you to the soldiers. The soldiers roam around here on their own. And Navarro only knows where the village is. Navarro cannot predict where the soldiers appear.
Oh, Navarro should speak in first person.
I guess that would be a neat trick if you could guess.
Navarro would not need so many friends if Navarro knew where the soldiers were.
Can you point to the village, you lovely faceless hosiery?
Long, scrawny arm points into the mist.
Well, then I guess that's where we're headed.
That's better than we've done in the past.
Come
along, Carver.
Presence check, please, everyone.
He's Torn.
Navarro.
Why are Carver and Torn friends? It's
because
disturbing.
we both hail from the lands of Krelut, my friend, brothers in arms, and well, I'm Carver the barber.
14 here.
18.
Ooh.
Yeah, apparently there's something very alluring about the way Framsta uses that
Gotcha,
cleaver.
Buster.
Buster's confused. And a little
Carver,
bit
Carver,
stoned.
did you? how'd you do?
15.
The three of you, not Buster, as you prepare to depart, you spy a bound scroll rocking atop the grasses nearby.
Ooh, look at
Is
this.
anybody else literate yet, or is this one me too?
Well, I don't know if I'm literate. I'll be honest. I don't remember.
Carver,
I can
don't forget to
read.
roll your powers.
Carver can read.
Persephone, fetch.
Well, you don't see it.
Oh, that's right.
Damnable
Persephone,
birds.
fetch food.
Yeah. 70 brings back a live mouse.
This cage. Does anybody mind if I take this bird cage? It's quite beautiful.
I don't think anyone will be needing it anymore. No.
Yeah, here, buddy, you can put this mouse in it. It's still alive.
Enjoy.
The cage
Well,
be damned, you
If
madman.
no one else
Read
is
the
gonna go
scroll.
get the scroll,
Oh,
I'm
scroll.
gonna get the scroll.
What
All right,
about
who
a
has-
scroll?
useful.
What's this?
Who has the better agility between Framsta and Carver?
I have a +1.
I have a 0, so
Okay. All right. So Carver comes up with the
scroll
bird
grabbing.
cage, catches the mouse, throws it in there, grabs the scroll down by their and as Framsta starts to move in that direction.
do you do this a lot?
Sometimes, yes.
You open it up. It says, Metsu Odal's blind your eye. A creature may be invisible for D6 rounds unless injured, and combat rolls are at a DR6.
Wow.
Oh.
And it's time for break.
This is very handy. Hey,
Crazy.
we're taking a break. We're going to go fill our mugs and give some hugs. And we'll be back in 5 minutes. Thanks for this, guys. Crazy stuff. Really appreciate you. We'll be back in 5. Thank you. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to our Mörk Borg special one-shot with an awesome group of people who are getting crazy and throwing dice around and having a good time. And Ty, thank you so much for running this game. This has been super fun. We've already had a couple character deaths, quick re-roll of new characters that just come in from the mists, slinging scissors and, I don't know, cocaine. You'll have to watch it VOD to figure that reference out. But hey, thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. Ty, I'm going to toss it back to you, my friend.
Let's get right back into it so we keep this story going as the battle ends and you go about your business of collecting various trinkets and stuff from the those who didn't survive. Did everyone collect whatever they wanted to pick up from the ground? There were extra weapons. There were items perhaps dropped in addition to body parts.
Yes, Buster picked up a sword.
Okay.
And a helmet.
Put on some of that armor. Okay.
Now he's
You
got
have light armor.
Ooh.
That was really
Does that
smart,
stack
Buster.
with my already light armor?
No, it does not.
Then I don't pick up a helmet.
All right. I mean, it looks good.
Okay, I do pick up a helmet.
Okay.
But the one that's broken.
Oh, good. Yes.
The one the leader was wearing.
The split helmet.
Has a big rent hole in it.
Yes,
And that's
it
the
does.
one he's wearing.
Yes.
Very good for hot weather.
It's got a sunroof.
And Carva, you picked up
I picked up the
Metsuotl
bird cage.
and Metsuotl blind your eye.
Yes, of course, I picked up that as well. And then it looks like this dead David Crosby looking fellow happens to have a couple of scrolls as well. I think I'll pick those up.
Yes, well, what
You
better to
don't
teach your children
say.
well?
Yes, we'll teach them everything.
Children?
So Navarro, as you recall, very strange individual, faceless except for a thin mouth, bat wings, very thin, kind of wears a skirt, but wears no upper shirt, has a satchel, and is rather emaciated. Knows the way to a village, so they say. The rest of you begin to get to know each other as new companions in the wake of the deaths of two of your former companions, who now no longer have to worry about the nonsense over in Schleswig. And as you are led back into the mists towards this alleged village that Navarro refers to, I need everyone to, again, give me a presence roll.
+1.
Wow.
What's your total?
18 modified here.
Oh, okay.
17 over here.
Great.
12.
Okay.
14.
It's that Krelut, intuition that's really kicking in here.
A form lies within the grasses where you trod. Lifeless it seems, one among the destitute of the Wästland. You nearly stumble over it, but catch sight soon enough. The figure is face down, its arms akimbo, the body in a sympathetic and vulnerable pose, the gray skin stinking some of its decay.
Oh, good. Someone we can ask questions to.
Finally, a newspaper.
Oh, that's right. Russell and pull out the scroll. All right. But we said we were going to make sure, and realizes that these are new faces and just looks at Buster. We said we were going to make sure we asked good questions.
Right. So we should
Pull over the body. Is there an arm coming out of the chest?
Is there a third eye?
None of those things. There's barely two eyes.
Ugh.
So we should ask whether the Messiah has a third eye, a third leg, or a third.
We should probably ask it if it knows of the kid with the third eye to start with.
Well, that's just a yes or no.
Perhaps where this child is, and what style of haircut they wear.
That might be two questions.
Well, it's one question, two parts.
I don't know. At least I don't remember if the dead count like that.
I would like to know about the child's hair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We can find out about the child's hair when we find the child.
Yeah.
Right. So we ask it, where is the child with the third
I.
eye? Are you sure?
I.
All right. All right. You're that positive. All right. Okay. So where is the
Look,
child?
I'm very, very familiar with body parts, okay? She said I.
Right. But she said a lot of things to a lot of people, apparently. So anyway, all right, we'll go with the eyeball then. We want to know where the child is. Maybe how old the child is.
End this madness. Ask it.
So where the child is, maybe how to find the child.
Well, that might be open to interpretation. They might just say, "Look," you know. That's what I would do if I was dead. I'd be, look for him.
Start poking the corpse with a stick.
We could ask.
The stick sinks into the rotted flesh pretty easily.
Yeah. Terrible idea.
We could ask. We could ask how to recognize the child with the third eye.
Hey, that's a great
I mean,
question.
maybe it's on the forehead. Maybe it's, in their belly button. We don't know.
I've heard of third nipples, but I've never heard of a third eye.
Maybe it's the same principle.
Talk about navel gazing.
Oh.
Eyes up here, pal. Eyes up here.
No, well, there might be one eye down there.
You could look into your own eye.
This program is
No
intended
wonder
for a
you
mature
can
audience.
see the future.
Don't
That's
look
dark.
into that void. Stay away from it.
Ask the damn thing where it is.
All right,
where
all
it
right, all right.
is.
Yes, where is important.
Where it is. Where's the child? There you
Yes.
go. Well, I thought that was our first question.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the
gonna
only
be-
question.
That is
Oh.
the most important question.
Okay,
Right.
if I start asking questions,
Right.
no one is allowed to ask a question.
Right. Silence.
And she is high on cocaine right now, so I would trust her to do what needs
I'll
to be
take
done.
you out.
Ah!
No, she's just like this. It's okay.
Oh.
It seems drug induced. And if I'm purely honest, I can't remember if she's high or not, but that's not the point. She's always like this.
Navarro says, at the village, you may ask questions as much as you wish.
Yeah, all right. Listen, Navarro, no offense, but we want to ask a dead person, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, friend.
Okay.
We've all watched Ink Master, and we know how that ends.
I have not seen Ink Master.
I can't remember if I watched it or not.
All right.
Framsta, are you going
Frams-
to activate this scroll?
Framsta is going to try to activate the scroll.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I know that Nifel's dead, but I actually overlooked Disaster for failing reading that scroll. So Framsta, don't fail.
It gets worse.
Oh my god.
You got this.
So I just roll 20.
You roll a 20, and
Presence.
you can use presence if you have a modifier.
I do not.
I do not.
Come on,
That's-
Fromsta.
An 11.
Ouch.
No.
Bye
Seems like
Please
13
roll
is...
A D20.
That's nice hair. Very nice hair.
Oh, I rolled another d20?
Yes, please.
Not a good thing.
Oh, sure.
I wonder.
Okay, I was about to be like, now I get a 19. No, I got a 9.
9. The sky warps and stars spin like wheels.
Okay.
Oh, God, what did you give me?
Fucking
This
good.
is
You
like a bad
literally
trick.
detect yeah, you're thinking you're tripping hard. The rest of you also perceive that the light fades, it goes dark, it comes back to light again, and you like arrive with a jolt in the same place as if passing through an entire day, and you all start vomiting.
Ugh.
Wait, we start or
You are vomiting
you are
time
vomiting? Okay.
as silver bile. Yes.
Silver bile?
Just for clarification's sake, Juniper, Aristotle, and Persephone also are vomiting time?
Indeed. For a few moments, you are all vomiting time, even Navarro, who's like, I don't really understand what's going on.
Well, that tasted strange.
That's a bit of nausea here.
I've thrown up before, I can guess that. But
Did the rest of you also take the drugs when I wasn't looking?
Oh, yes.
You must have put the drugs in the air, ma'am.
We make the drugs.
I didn't put the drugs anywhere. He put the drugs.
Let's see. Everyone, you may recover any of your injuries. You may also re-roll your powers if you are eligible to roll them. Otherwise, you just take the 4 or the -1. And from
because it was a day?
It was a day.
Wow, that's cool.
A day just passed.
Yes.
I guess it could have been worse.
But madness.
That's good.
Did
you
the
can try
corpse
again.
speak or not? What just happened?
I believe the drugs have
Speak,
intoxicated
damn you!
us.
The head starts to come off a little bit and
Wait.
dislocates.
Wait. Well, actually, I don't know.
Wait, did you ask a question then?
No, I didn't make
The
it to the
spell
point
went awry.
where it did anything.
Perhaps we should try again.
I don't. Do you want to do that again?
No, but we met. Sorry. Time seems to be backing up on me.
To hell with this corpse. We follow that bony finger to the village.
Torn speaks the truth. As usual, Torn. It makes great sense.
Well, I mean, we can try it again just to see.
No, give me the goddamn scroll.
All right. Carver, roll your presence.
Hey, all right, that's good. A 17 modified with +1, 18.
All right. So Torn is standing over the thing after having shaken it loose. And as you're looking at it, Torn, that head is just lulled over the side and it whips around. And what there is of eyes look past you to Carva.
Oh. Hello. Can you hear me? Oh shit, was that one of the questions?
Yes.
That was one of them.
Okay, there's a lot of pressure right now.
I know, just where is the...
Deep breaths.
The Messiah, you fool.
Yes, Torn.
Where is the...
I have a question for you. That first one wasn't really a question. That was just pleasantries. Okay, here it is. Where is the boy with the third eye?
I have heard of the third eye, child. As a rumor these past months, though I have not met the child.
Yes.
That's all we're gonna get for that one.
Damnable corpse.
Wait, Torn, you're just gonna make it harder for it to talk.
I believe we have more questions to ask you.
I think it's just one.
What are we asking? Tell me quick, before I fuck this up again. Where,
you moldering beast?
You, what he said, beast.
Wait, what?
Was that a question? I don't know if it was a proper question. How?
I don't know what...
How? I've got it. How will we recognize the third eye child? world when we see them?
According to the rumor, the third eye child will have a third eye.
Oh my god.
That was too fucking obvious. I believe we have one question left, Corpse.
It is not responsive.
Corpse?
You ask 3.
Fuck.
Yeah. I was all ready for you to ask, what its hairstyle was with the third one, but you screwed the
It's just like my second marriage. Let's go to the village.
Onward. Lead the way, you bony bastard.
Sorry, Navarro. We ask our questions. My curiosity, for one, is filled. If we can go to the village now, that'd be great.
The mists press around you, seemingly thicker than before, and pale Navarro fades in and out among the coiling fog, as if moving between realities. Dave.
I was like, what? But now I know what you mean.
More and more the toil of living weighs upon thee as a cowl of lead, thy breath poisoned and thy spirit bent. Yet lo, thou labors on into the fading light, and behold a village, Gefdorf's Vale. See thou thy downtrodden neighbor, thy famine-racked sibling of despair? Yet they live. Why for? And what doth thou, who hath more than these, hope to offer despite thy own pitiful desires?
Well,
It is here, says Navarro, the settlement. Before you sprawls a meager village, poorly constructed shacks for the most part. A handful of residents stumble through the haze.
We found the village.
is this Gelfsdorf's Dale?
Is it what day?
Gefdorf's Vale.
Gefdorf's Vale.
I honestly don't
Precisely.
remember.
Oh, it is.
Should we ask about? What do we...
Yes, we must knock on a door or meet the local, constable or mayor or what have you.
I'm not so sure knocking on any of these doors, just looking at them. I'm not sure that would help the people inside. Maybe, Hey, Aristotle, what do you think? You think you could get one of them kids to open up to you? The monkey pointedly ignores him.
How many animals are on the wagon?
It's like Dr. Doolittle.
There's one called Aristotle.
Monkey called Aristotle, Persephone the hawk, and Juniper the ass.
It's quite an ass indeed.
Yeah. She's a sparkle in my eye.
Bramster, you seem the mightiest among us. Go yell in the square or something. We'll find the boy and remove his hands, as ritual demands.
Wait, again. Now I'm lost, Torn. Remove his hands?
I spoke out of turn there. A personal agenda. What I meant to say was, let's find the boy.
Why do you want his hands?
That was just a bit
Slip
of a
of the
Freudian
tongue.
slip, if you will.
Slip of the tongue.
Navarro says, all of you should go. They are like you.
Really?
That bodes well.
Apparently, they are not like Navarro.
No, they're not.
How do you know?
I can see with my 2 eyes.
You have not seen anyone there. You have stood outside and not arrived yet.
All right, got a point. Let's just get this over with. And Fromsta's going to stride in to this village.
Yeah.
Yes.
Two figures approach as you reach the outskirts of this hovel town. One, a man, perhaps 40 years of age, with gray and black hair of tight, wiry curls. He wears a tattered but fur-lined vest over a thin shirt and torn breeches and boots with a detached sole. The other is a girl of about 13 years. She wears a reasonably better conditioned faded yellow dress, breeches underneath, and her head wrapped in a blue scarf. Her boots are worn but whole. Her gold-brown hair cascades across her shoulders, and her blue eyes sparkle. Greetings, fair travelers. I'm Felban Gefdorf, and this is my niece, Jotna. Welcome to Gefdorf's Vale. We have little to offer, but what we do have, we are happy to share. And what brings you to the Wästland?
We're traveling in search of.
Originally, it was soup or stew. I don't remember. He's dead. It's not anyway. Different.
Three-armed boy. Where is he?
No, no, he's not 3 arms. It's 3 eyes.
Yes.
Of what interest could such a boy be?
Apparently, according to well, she might have been drunk. I'm not sure, but she smelled a bit of the booze. Apparently, it's find the child or might as well kill ourselves, and I'm not really one to off myself, as it were. So I find the child is, you know.
You mentioned stew. We have meager offerings, but if you wish, we can do our best. Perhaps a barley soup?
Oh, that sounds fine with me. He smiles in his decayed teeth, and he's like, I don't chew well anyway.
This would work. Please come to our home. And if you all want to look in Owlbear, we can just show you basically the general layout. There is not much to this quote-unquote town. There are mostly 4 houses standing and a 5th that looks like it's just crumbled in on itself. And a bit of a well, some sickly looking gardens at some of the homes, and not a whole lot else. And you're entreated to join the group and enter into one of the homes with Felban and Jotna. And you go inside. It's a very meager interior, just a simple wooden table, a fire, and cooking utensils, things to eat on, some simple beds in the corners. It's a little drafty, but there's a hominess to it as well. And Felban sits down and begins talking with you while Jotna tends to the fire, and seems to stoke it up a little bit and perhaps get to work on making fresh stew or soup. And Felban says, so you've wandered into the Wästland in search of someone, you said, in search of this boy.
Well, actually, my memory's not great, but I still can't tell if it's a child or a boy. And so it could be a lass. I don't know. And if she has a third eye, maybe it's in the back of her head.
Let's see.
Do you know of this third-eyed child yourself? Have you seen it? Have you heard of it? Do you know where it is? Can you lead us to it?
Is it a person?
It's a strange question. Who did you hear of this from?
Again, the lady who might have been drunk.
Well, but also a lot of people now.
Right. Pretty much
There are
everybody we
searchers
ran into in the
searching-
mist.
searching for
It
the
seems
boy.
like everybody is looking for this
Yes.
kid now.
Oh,
We seek
Who else?
only to help the boy and perhaps lend them a hand. Isn't that right, Torn?
Yes, to help the boy. And yes, to help.
who else was looking for the child?
Soldiers.
Oh,
Fatma's soldiers?
We unfortunately lost some of our party.
They
with
sort of
a- with
attacked the
run-in.
soldiers and got themselves killed.
I see. In defense of the child, no doubt.
Of course, of course.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Yes. And as your conversation goes on, pretty soon Jotna is bringing over a very thin broth with bits of barley in it, and sits down as well. And Philbin says, I might know something about the child, and I could perhaps help you if perhaps you could help us now that you're here.
With help with what?
We're having issues with attacks on we have livestock, and you notice in your stew that there are bits of pork, which is pretty unexpected out here. It seems as you start to assess the meal and take in a little bit more of the surroundings, that maybe things are better off here than it indicates, almost as if the impoverished situation is a little bit deliberate.
Tricksy.
And Felbin says, we have stores, we are blessed,
Okay.
but we are having a problem with the curses of this land, and our livestock is attacked daily. In fact, today has not happened yet as far as the attack goes.
And you propose that if we help you, that you will help us find this third-eyed child.
Yes. And Jotna says, looking across to Felbin, some of you are avoiding the Inquisition. This is why you're here.
That is our business and our business alone.
I mean, I can't remember.
Well, you for sure, sir, are having trouble with the Inquisition, I assure you.
Oh, well, that would explain a few things.
There is no boy, is there? It's all fish bait.
Well,
Felbin says, if you're having trouble with the law and with the Inquisition, you've come to the right place. We can help you with that.
oh. How?
Yeah. We're blessed. But we can't stop this cursed land from having its way from time to time. And none of us are in a position to defend our livestock. So, again, simply perhaps helping us with that. And Philbin looks over at Jotna. We could do something to help clear your name in Schleswig.
Of course. You have, I must say, my dear, beautiful hair.
Okay.
Thank you.
Before he starts asking for locks of hair, what is attacking your livestock?
Belzies. For many days, we've been plagued by the Belzies. They raid our stores and even kill our swine. They come in. Yeah, would you like me to tell you?
Well, just help me out here on this. Just as though I don't remember what that is.
The dead.
Oh.
in a manner of speaking.
Zombie
Yes.
pig killers.
Yes, they come in the afternoon, and none of us have the courage to face them.
Ah,
If
well,
you'll
it's at least it's a
drive-
convenient time of day.
Yeah,
I say we slay them all, then take the boy. To hell with this barley stew.
Hmm.
We
I've
end
got-
this village and live on this fine crop of pigs.
This does look like a nice place to settle, Torn. I
I
applaud your
just-
ambition.
They don't speak for us.
yeah.
I applaud your ambition.
Elvin says, it may be that we have difficulty with the Belsies, but we don't have difficulty with all.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I don't remember if we asked these two to join us or if they just did. That's just the point.
It's the way of the Wästland.
Tell
I'll
me.
grant you.
I'm gonna pull out my scissors and start sharpening them on a small whetstone. Tell me, is there a barber in town, or could I lend a bit of service?
Your services may well be put to use in that regard.
Delightful, then. It's settled. We kill the demons. We kill the boy. Help the boy, and then we live happily ever after in this beautiful, wretched village.
Unknown and anonymous.
One sec, your chieftainess. Let me just whisper something into my overly excitable hair fiend friend. Exactly what did she say to you about the third eye child?
That the boy must be killed.
Right. She sort of left that part out for us.
Well, count yourself
Why?
lucky.
Why? What?
She
I
actually
honestly
said
don't
it seemed
know.
the
I know-
opposite. Like, find the child, or you might as well die. So
Mm,
Yes,
A
yes,
good
of
start.
course.
a good start, yes.
Find the boy, kill the boy, or let the boy live. Details. That's details.
Those are kind of important details.
First, we find the boy. That much is clear.
One step at a time. Torn exactly.
okay, powwow over. Listen, your chieftainess. You show us where these undead things are coming in, and we'll get to taking care of them in exchange for information. And
Oh, hello, raiders. Thank you for raiding our little game here, Lord Gazumba and friends.
and
Welcome,
for a
Gazumba.
moment
Good
there, I thought you were calling
evening.
out that there were raiders, and I was
The raiders have
I was
arrived.
confused.
I was like, oh, I
Indeed.
guess we've been taking too long, and we're moving on to the next scene.
Raiders!
We have been raided. Hey, Jay, thanks for jumping in. We really appreciate you very much. Hello, everybody. We are playing Mörk Borg.
So, what do you say, chieftain?
I think we have an agreement, at which point there is a sudden squeal of terrified pigs that erupts from outside.
So that's our
That
It
means
must
we've
be
been here too
afternoon.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is indeed. Unfortunately, come on. And Feldman and Jotna jump up and they scurry out of the building. And when you run out, this
Precious.
sound is coming from this apparent, I don't know if I can do a ping on this map.
If you go over to the right side, there's a bunch of tools, and there's one that looks like a drop of water. It's called a
Okay.
pointer tool. and you
Gotta
can
be
use
the
that.
hole.
You can
Oh.
you can do this kind of stuff.
From here, what you thought was a collapsed roof, there appears to be some sort of cellar door.
Ruined.
And the sounds are coming from there of these pigs squealing. And
Right.
and as you assess that, and Feldman says, "There you go." Two figures burst from the cellar door.
What weapon do I have?
What do they look
And
like?
you see,
I have a staff.
PM Dave, if you would help me with those tokens,
Yep. Which ones do you want?
Belsies.
You got it.
Thank you. Two of them.
Okay. No.
Oh,
A mere 2 zombies?
And they come bursting to the doorway, and they're already okay. So they are mostly bloody to begin with, but it's more of a dry blood, and they're very skeletal looking, but they're also covered with some fresh blood. And they see you all standing there as they come bursting up, and yeah,
Dirty pig eaters.
they go back down.
Pig eating zombies.
They go back down inside.
After them, Fromsta's gonna charge.
Yes.
Yeah, you all charge.
Oh, very well. We
All
shall.
right,
I'm
let
with
us-
her. Now.
Let us roll initiative here. I'm going to have someone else roll it. Who wants to roll the initiative?
Let the birthday boy.
Oh,
It's
D6.
a D6. Yep.
I rolled a 4.
Hey, it's you all. You get to go first. So as you cross the yard, Dave, we'll move to the second map,
You got it.
assuming you all descend into the cellar.
At the very back.
Fromsta charging in the lead, of course.
And
Closer.
here we have swine in the pen.
Whoa, those pigs do not look healthy.
Oh,
And if I can get my Belzies back.
Yep.
who would eat such a thing? There they are.
All right.
It's
So-
called bacon.
Do we have anybody with the new characters that joined us? Do we have anyone that actually has an agility modifier, a positive agility modifier? None?
Hold on. Gotta look. Yes, +1.
Oh.
All right. So,
I guess Carva has the option of going first.
you want to go first, Carva?
Well, not particular. Well, yes, indeed, I will. I'm going to. I'm going to pull out a. I'm going to pull out one of the scrolls.
Okay. 1 second before we have you go, because we want to give everybody else in order.
Okay, I'll go first.
Second, third, fourth. Be brave.
I'll go second
All right.
because I
Right,
was
Tor.
charging, so I want to be in the lead.
I'm
Got it.
third.
Beautiful. Okay. All right, Carva. And if we
I'm
could-
going to attempt to read the White's Hotel Blind Your Eye, which allows me to become invisible.
Awesome.
Oh,
Give it a presence roll, please.
Okay, presence. 11. This
Please
is
roll
not
a
working
D20.
out. This is not working out for these goddamn.
Oh no, it's another failed scroll.
A
We're gonna be
15.
down here for a day and vomit.
You read it wrong, you illiterate fool.
God damn it! I'm so sorry, Torn.
Did you say 14?
Or 15.
15.
I'm so sorry, my good friend.
Your skin pales, then begins to emit a sickly greenish light.
Oh my.
And
that's
you're
quite
holding,
invisible.
you're holding that cage, right? You've got that cage like on your
Yes.
back or whatever.
With a rat
Um,
in it.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
well, it just moved. It seems a bit quieter than it has been, and
Reginald?
it looks pretty sickly.
Reggie.
And those of you who are nearby also pick up on this bit of aura coming from Carva. However, that's your turn. If you
Yeah.
would like to change us into battle music, please,
You
I
got
will
it.
move us to Ramsta.
Awesome. I'm gonna run up and try to attack
Okay.
and roll a 1.
Oh, no.
Shit.
This might be the end of Fromsta.
Only 2?
Only
I mean,
Your weapon.
this is how it starts.
What is your weapon? Oh, you have the cleaver.
I took the cleaver off Birkin, yeah.
You go running up to strike at this thing, and as you bring your hand forward, the axe head falls off and flies into the pig pen.
What the? What a cheap bastard! And she just tosses the handle off to the side, pulls the femur back out.
Ouch. Yeah, so you are up there face to face with one of these nasties. Go ahead and move your token up into combat range, and that will take us to Thorn.
I have a stick.
Is it a particularly nice
And
stick?
I will
Sharp, I
employ
hope.
this stick to deadly effect. Yeah. I'm plus +1 on this stick. Here we go. We got 15 on the die, so 16 modified.
Stick 'em good.
That is a whack.
Thank you, Fromstar.
Roll that
With
damage.
a 2 on the damage die. A
Right
D4.
on. Okay.
Yeah.
Be careful, Torn. Be careful.
You crack into it with this stick, and you actually break some of the bone, and it staggers a little bit. But yeah, nicely done. Okay.
Fromsta's not sure whether to be impressed or incredibly offended that his stick did more damage than her attempt at using a cleaver.
Yep. I mean, you almost killed a pig with a missile weapon.
It's okay, it happens to everybody, all barbarians.
Buster.
So the sword I took from the guard, was it a short sword or a sword?
It's a short sword.
Okay.
It's a D6 sword.
Oh. So it's a sword.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Short sword's a D4.
Okay, yeah, it's a sword.
Okay. So same as club, so he will use sword. And he goes up to this side and goes, nah! Yeah! And uses both hands with a, what's his modifier? No modifier. Okay, great.
Let's do this.
What is it? Is that the look of
Natural
defeat?
1.
Oh my God.
Twice in one battle?
Wow. The dice
You-
hate us.
You pull out this sword and you swing at it and you catch the pen and you lodge the sword so deeply into the pen that you can't get it out.
Would have been a good hit if you had landed. So positives.
Let's go and see how well you survive the attacks back, Carva. Let's see. Actually, there's only 2 of them, so let's see.
Carva?
Carva is actually not within melee range, so you do not have to defend yourself.
I learned my lesson during the first attack.
I
I'll hold up my
mean,
stick.
Torn, you do. Yes, you hold up your stick. Oh, actually, Fromsta's next.
Dick.
So Fromsta, you have to defend yourself. And these creatures have nothing in their hands. They just have their bony knuckles.
I rolled an 8, which I believe is not good enough even with my heavy armor.
Correct. It is not good enough. That is
I'm glad.
1 injury, which is not enough to damage your armor.
Nice.
My PR here.
So it
I'm
just
glad it
takes
attacked you and not Buster.
swipe
Just
at
like
you.
knuckles going against the bone, and it's just like not effective.
Yep. And yeah, exactly. Let's go to
If anything, it's just like leaving behind blood like war paint. Like From's like, hey, listen,
Torn.
it's working for me.
Now you hold your stick up.
Yeah! I don't have a modifier here, so it's
Come on, Torn.
16 on the die.
Hey, the skeleton that's in front of you takes a swipe at you and it does not even contact as your agile self is just amazingly quick. And Buster, you are, you moved up into the fray, but there is yeah, you got involved in the fray. Go ahead and roll your defense.
It already attacked, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do they get to attack everybody that's in range?
Yep.
Oh,
They sure
Well
do.
done.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad.
I mean, it's not good.
So
Good luck, Buster.
a 19
Hey.
from 1 to 19.
There we go.
Okay. So
Swing, baby.
let's take that back to the top of the order now, as the creatures are ineffective, and you got them backed against the pen, and they're kind of fighting for their lives,
I think
for
it's
their
fair
deaths.
to say that creatures are ineffective, and so are we.
So let's see if Krava, what you have up your sleeve now.
Karva's going
Pickly little
to
bugger.
see his best friend torn in harm's way, and he's gonna pull out his sharpened scissors and his mace, and he's going to howl like a wolf and run in, and he's going to sort of leap past his friend and attempt to stab and club this guy.
All right.
Well met, old boy.
Are you
Here
stabbing
we
or clubbing?
go. I'm gonna club him just because I
Okay.
think that does more damage.
Club him.
I'm going to club him. 19 on the die plus -2, 17.
You're in the club.
All right, I get to be in the club, and I'm gonna roll some damage. Let's see, what do we roll in here? All right. Max damage with a 6 on the die.
Nice.
Wow, you come in with the club and you go screaming, and Torn is like, brother, go for it. And you go flying in and you go like bowling pins, crack, and the creature explodes into pieces.
Wow.
Don't get it in your mouth.
All right, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Really begs the question of why they couldn't handle them.
Well, I'm quite
Imbecile.
a capable
I mean-
fighter. What is that supposed
Yeah.
to mean from stuff?
Oh yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great over there.
Tuning your luck, sir.
As the Belzy is still like scraping knuckles against like Fromsta's DIY bone armor, like a washboard.
Fromsta, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try and swing a femur at this Belzy. Let's see what I can manage though. Yeah, that's an 18.
That'll do. What is your damage?
3. Not bad.
Ooh. Yep, you crack it and bits fall
Yeah,
off.
she just like does a little like toss to like get a good heft on it, and just like right across the face of this Belzy in front of her.
Right in the skull, knock the jaw clean off.
Yeah.
Nice.
Satisfying. I will be
yes.
collecting that jaw later.
The creature
yeah.
gurgles,
Or now.
torn.
Our foes are double deceased. The swine are safe.
The one is still standing, however.
Damn it. I thought she lopped the head off the thing.
She
No,
knocked the
just
jaw
the
off
jaw.
of it, but yeah,
Oh, just the jaw.
it's still standing.
That's amazing.
A
Kill
mere
a pig.
jaw.
Kill one of the pigs
Never
and we
fear,
shall eat it.
Fromstar. I have a stick.
Truly formidable.
Thank
Quit
you.
trying to impress her, Torn. Good God, it's so obvious.
Thank you. I've been in the Mistlands for a very long time.
So have I.
11 on
What's
the
your point?
die, So a 12 modified. I don't think that's good enough.
Not quite. You
Yeah.
crack it, but you just don't get enough oomph behind it.
Oh,
It was a
it's
good
only a
try.
flesh wound.
Not enough wood.
You literally damage the flesh that's on it, which is impervious to real damage because it's dried up. Buster.
Well,
Oh,
he whips his club out. Okay, here we go. Let this insane ride keep going.
What was it?
Another
you roll
nat
one again?
Oh,
Is it a 1? Did you roll a 1?
Nat 1. We are, we
Yeah,
are
you
quite
reach back
capable.
like
I
baseball
feel like I
style,
just
and
hit the sword with the club. And
this
he
is what happened to the
cut the
villagers.
club.
you snag the sword with the club. It pops out of your hand and somersaults into the pen out of your hand.
We have
those
to,
pigs
we
don't
have
have
to
thumbs.
not kill the pigs for them to pay us.
You know, you had to put this underground where I couldn't even argue to have Persephone down here.
Now there's only one. It's not going to scramble against all of you. It is, however, because Carva, you are number one in the order, it is going to try and punch you with its knuckles.
Look out, my friend.
Give us a defensive agility roll.
At least you know it won't bite you. Ha!
Carva.
Carva is going to
Defend.
Oh shit! All right, I'm defending. I rolled a 3 plus 1. No, sorry, 13 plus 1, 14.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tries to deck you, and
That
it
other
just
digit is
misses.
important.
Yeah, there's a 1 in
As
front of it.
You're facing it. You can tell it's mostly desiccated eyes look past your shoulder.
Uh-oh.
Would you please bring the other token on behind the group?
Oh
What
no!
in blazing?
Oh no.
Oh no!
Out of the shadows moves a figure that flits through the air and hovers before you in tatters, similarly emaciated, not bloodied, and it attacks. Who does it attack?
It's
Oh my
undead
God.
Rick James.
Buster. You're not having a good day in the pen.
Why did we take this job?
He's a very kinky ghost.
Rolling defense.
You are rolling defense. Yes, please.
13.
13. Okay. Good enough. It hovers towards you and swipes at you with that ghostly hand and misses.
Oh my God!
Just
He's a
catches the
super
top of my
freak.
hair.
All right.
Super freak.
We're at the top of the order, so Carva.
Oh my God, you freaky bastard! And he's going to try to. Oh, and I'll save you! And he comes in and is going to try to club this Rick James guy.
Okay. As you do, it flits to the side very quickly. It's very fast. What did you get?
Oh no.
I rolled a 17 minus 2, 15.
You tag it.
Oh, yeah!
Roll damage.
Okay, d6 damage. Ooh, I rolled a 1. One damage.
Well, it's a start.
Take that, Rick.
It says, I'm a super freak.
And you have great hair.
Ramsta, it is your turn.
Ramsta's absolutely gonna stride forward and try to like deck this weird ass ghost with her fever. Cause why wouldn't you?
I would.
Deck a ghost with a femur.
Ooh. That's only gonna be an 11.
Yep, it's too fast. And it
Ah.
zips out of your
Oh,
reach.
Ew! Oh, oh.
And this thing is faster than anything that you've seen so far in your life. It's supernaturally quick. Horn of the stick.
Good to see you all have that ghost handled. I'll finish this jawless fool over here. Yeah, your gum chewing days are over. 11 on the, damn it, again. So 12 modified. It's not enough.
Not enough.
My stick has failed me.
Whoosh, it seems to pass through the tatters as if they're not even there. Buster of the weaponless.
Can I attempt to retrieve the sword?
I will let you attempt to retrieve the sword. You would need to make a strength check as your action to try and yoink it out of there.
No modifier. All right, here we go. 18.
That's good enough to pull it free.
Nice.
Yeah, that's your turn.
Ah,
Shit.
All right. As Carva, you hit it, right? Carva, you did hit it.
I did, yeah. I hit it. I did 1 point of damage to it.
Yeah. It turns its attention on you and tries to strike at you. Please make your defense roll.
Oh god. Oh my god. That's an agility. 16?
Oh, that's good enough. Very nice.
Hey!
Why are you so hostile?
I'm a super freak. And
I like your style.
okay, because it's just the one creature. No, there's the other creature still.
Yeah.
All right.
Behind you.
We've all forgotten about that one.
I
Yeah,
think that
Buster.
one's taking 3 attacks.
Everyone but Torn. Torn's still fighting it.
Except it attacks Buster, who yanks the sword free. So Buster, make your defense roll.
Here we go. 17.
Okay.
yes.
There we go.
So far, so good. Now it is Carva's turn.
Carva is going to assess this creature's hair. And then he is going to take a... Would it take him an action to imbibe Hyphos's enervating snuff? Or could that be like a real quick little... And then he could still attack?
I believe that would be an action because that's resulting in an effect.
Okay. You know what?
But
Fuck
that
it.
gives you 2 attacks, right?
It does, but it fucks up my defense.
Your call, but I will give you one of those attacks on this turn if you imbibe it.
Fuck it. I'm gonna imbibe. Imbibe.
Imbibe it.
I'm gonna imbibe it.
Okay.
Barber it.
Ooh, it feels good.
What are you, pinned now?
Yeah. And he's gonna go in for a mace attack.
All right.
That's gonna be a 14 plus. Minus 12.
Oh,
That is a miss.
that's what I keep rolling.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And it dances out of the way and then comes back towards you. I'm a super freak. And it is
Strangely turned on by this.
Sexy ghost.
Yeah. I mean, why, change tactics? Just gonna try to attack it again.
okay.
Is a 13 hits?
Oh
No.
my god.
Wait. It settled on something else anyway, so.
It's too fast.
Yes, too fast.
Bastard.
It's what makes me super. And it goes to Torn.
Good God.
Come on, Torn.
Never fear. The occipital lobe smasher is here. Yacha! And we have an 8 on the die for another miss.
My god. Guys.
And none of my remaining potion things will really work on the dead or ghosts, so I will continue to use this stick.
Gum. No scrolls or anything that are pretty special.
No, all my stuff is like toward biological targets. Like it won't do anything to these guys. And vomiting for D4 hours doesn't help.
For a whole day. Buster. What can you muster?
My god.
You have a
Does it-
choice of targets there.
Does a 13 hit Red Boy?
Yes.
Yeah, because it
With
doesn't
your
hit.
sword.
Yeah, it doesn't hit Flyboy, so I'll hit Red Boy.
With a sword.
Yeah.
No. You hit it with
no.
your blade, and it bites into the bone and sticks a little, and you have to pull it back out.
What are the
Resilient.
swine? What are the swine doing right now?
He's like,
They're squealing and running back and forth in parallel lines.
They've got the right
They
idea.
have nowhere to go.
They've got the right idea.
two-headed basilisk shit. I can't hit this damn thing.
Our floating creature chooses to focus on Torn and takes a swipe at you, Torn. Roll your defense.
It's not good. Let's see. I have leather armor. So that's tier 1. Oh, it's unmodified. Okay. Here we go. 6.
You take 3 injuries.
I have a D2 armor, so
You take 1 injury.
Yeah, if I can get above a 1. I rolled a 1, so I take 2 injuries.
You take 2
but
injuries.
I have more hit points than Verkin.
Wonderful. Your strength, your presence, and your agility drop by 1 each as this chilling effect
Oh man, they're already bad.
through your body.
Wow.
It's your base scores that drop, not necessarily the modifier. So you'll have to check that against the modifier.
0 and oh man.
Oh boy.
Oh man. That's ugly.
Yes, it is. Oh man. Okay, and then the skeleton focuses still on Buster. So Buster make a defense.
Damn it.
Come on, Buster.
Damn it to hell. That's a 19, damn you.
Hell yeah,
You rolled
Buster.
a lot of 19s tonight.
Hell
It's,
yeah.
you know what? It's really been 17, 18, 19, or 1.
Okay, then that means we are back to Carva.
Not happy.
Carva's turn. Carva is high as a you-know-what, and he is going to rush in. He's going to club this Rick James guy. I've got 2 attacks this round, thankfully.
Yeah,
The first one, 19 on the die. I think I have a -2.
2.
I do have a -2, but 17.
That'll hit. It tries to jig, and you jag.
All right. 4 damage on that one.
Nice.
You don't add anything to the die. You just roll the die, I think.
Yep. Okay.
And then second attack with the club. That is going to be a 17 -2, 15.
That'll hit.
Okay, and come on, a 1 on the second attack.
You hit. I'm a super freak. That
The
is it
first one hit though.
Yes, it
Hey.
really hit.
I did the best I could.
All right.
I love that the 3 of you are all attacking this thing, and Buster's over here inefficiently fighting.
Would you finish that thing off, Buster? God damn it, Buster!
What's up your sleeve, Fromsta?
I'm like double checking if I have any weird stuff, but I unfortunately don't know that I do.
You can ask it 3 questions.
No, Carva stole that scroll from me. No,
Yeah, it was a yanking.
Yeah.
can I just chuck my poison bottle at it? Just
Sure.
like, ah!
Do it.
Do I have to roll to see if I actually like hit it?
Hit it.
Essentially,
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see if that's any better.
Oh, you know what? You can use agility on that because it's ranged. If that helps.
It doesn't. It's all the same for me. That's a 12 to try to chuck this poison bottle at it.
No, and unfortunately, because where you're at, it sails across the room and shatters against one of the timbers that holds up the ceiling.
Uh-oh.
Fair enough.
Good thing it's not acid.
Wood poison.
Torn.
Damnable beast. Feel my stick wrath. Come on, baby.
You know, there's nothing that says you can't use a scroll against this or power.
I know. I rolled a 9.
Okay. Well, unless you have a +6, that's not going to work.
I do not, sir. I have a +1.
Okay, Buster.
Well, I didn't roll a 1.
A
I
2.
rolled a 3.
Okay. Against the skeleton?
Oh my gato.
Oh, well. Still using the sword, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just poking it at this point.
The skeleton, however, does turn its attention away from you to Fremsta.
Sure. Take it away.
Roll your defense.
Man, those soldiers were lethal.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Pretty
Roll
sure
a 3, so it hits.
I think we were supposed to
It
talk
does?
It
to
like
them.
gets me in the back.
Ah. You take 1 injury, but your armor absorbs it.
Nice.
And then the floater
Floater.
goes after Buster. I'm super.
No, he just says, "I'm Rick James, bitch." And then
I
he
thought you were
You're
just lint on my eye. You're real.
Roll that defense.
it's a 4.
Uh-oh.
Buster.
Now you have armor. You have armor, right?
Light armor.
D2.
Yep.
Roll D2. See if you how much you absorb of 3.
2.
You absorb 2. You take 1 injury. Your strength, presence, and agility go down by 1.
Oh, welcome, Buster, to my shithole.
You are busted. Arva.
I am going to, high as a kite, I'm going to go after this guy again. I mean, why wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
None of my
Do
monsters.
something, my friend.
I will help you, Torn. I love you. And then he's going to, he's going to race in. He's going to race
At least
in.
something in this wasteland is worth dying for.
That's right. He's going to run in and try to hit this bastard.
Who did we pick up? I don't understand.
Look, don't be weird. Just let the gay couple do their thing.
Look, we have
I'm not
every
even
right
worried
to
about
be
that.
here. I rolled a 16 minus 2 is 14.
That's a miss.
Shit, but I have a second attack. I have a second attack
Yes, you do.
because I'm high.
So
It flits, and you're
Cocaine.
like, "Am I high?"
I have
love
that's a
you.
17. 17.
To 15, that will do.
Okay.
Yes.
5 points of damage.
Oh,
Yes.
Please.
The creature backs off and says, "You're a bitch,"
Ah!
but it's not down.
Shit.
And we go to Frimsta.
All right. Well, I think now that the other thing has like hit me in the back, I'm going to wheel around and try to hit it and be like, knock it off.
Nice.
watch her one-shot this thing, and Buster's just like,
Ah! It hovered with over 20 before it rolled back to a 2.
Oh,
Ooh, she
Out
almost
there
hit Buster.
Does not like me.
no, it does not. No, it does not.
this thing has plot armor. I mean,
Plot armor. Like it.
Torn for what it's worth.
I will hit this thing. Fromsta, I love you.
Oh,
This is. I don't have
thank
the strength.
you.
I don't have the strength bonus anymore.
Is this against the skeleton or against the?
The skeleton, damn it! And I rolled a 5.
Man, brutal. Hank, this takes
We
me back
are-
to this takes me back
we
to
are
another
not good at
combat.
this.
We are not
have-
good at this.
No.
Buster.
it's a 2.
Buster, what the hell are you doing? Anything? Hey, wake up, Buster.
I mean, I must be sleepwalking. I don't remember how to use this thing.
All right, Buster, you and that skeleton are in a head-to-head battle here, so
Yeah.
it strikes
Yeah.
back at you.
Oh, poor Buster.
A 15.
He seemed like such
Well,
a
okay,
nice
that-
guy.
Keeps you out of trouble. However, it does attract the attention of the floater. The super freak moves in on you and strikes at you again.
You are a bitch.
A
Come on.
12 doesn't save me.
No, it does not. So you take
Oh,
1 injury, but
Ah,
your armor blocks it.
my armor does block it.
Very nice. Okay, Carva. You know that you're wailing on this hovering wraith-like figure.
finish him. It.
I think Buster's about to break down and cry. I think that's what's just about to
Carva.
happen.
Just hop in the pen and cry.
All
with
right,
me.
so-
just like,
Yep.
okay, buddy, I feel
In the
shit.
pen.
Squeal like a pig. All right.
I need to make a
Again,
new friend.
Carva, high as a motherfucker, is just gonna look over at this apparition and just say, "Dance with me." And he's gonna come in and he's gonna swing his club, his mace. That's gonna miss because that's a 4 minus 2 is a 2.
Ooh.
Second
And the figure
attack.
says, I am dancing.
18 minus 2 is 16.
That'll hit.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
Come on!
Something
4 damage. 4.
4 damage. Oh, right on the nose.
Yay!
And the figure, as you hit it, it says, I'm dancing, and just dissolves into nothing. The skeletal creature sees that happen and is like, nope, and it's trying to move past you, and you all gang up on it and pummel it down.
And Buster still misses.
Buster misses and almost hits Torn in the head, but you make...
Ooh, he survived.
Oh.
So the
Haircuts
hen
for
can't
everyone.
dance.
Upon defeating the rat, a small black flute etched with green runes and jagged death sigils falls to the ground, along with a blood-stained knuckle duster and a metal cylinder filled with gunpowder and a fuse.
I absolutely want the knuckles.
Okay.
I want the gunpowder.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want the swine.
Okay.
I mean,
I also go and collect the jaw of the skeleton that I wailed
Nice.
with the femur.
Okay. Torn,
Set
you
the
want
pigs free.
do you want the flute?
Oh,
With the-
sure. I'll Lizzo that shit up.
Death flute? You got it. All right.
I'll start playing Sure Shot.
Nice.
So do we free the pigs? Like let them
I mean, the pigs...
them run.
I think we just leave them in the pen. We just go
Oh.
upstairs and let them know that the pigs are safe now, we think.
right. We let them know we're not dead. They show us where the child is, and then
And then
Well, they never actually said they would do the child thing. I think they said they'd help us with the Inquisition, although
they might
maybe
just
they'll-
kill us.
yeah. Buster's got a point.
I mean, I might kill us if
Well,
I was
I've
in
got
their
this
place.
stick, so if they try any funny business,
Well, I've got a sword, but I don't seem to remember how to use it. So
I'm taking this pig with us, and he takes his scissors and just. We're gonna have pork for dinner.
oh,
You murk a pig.
an executive decision.
Okay.
Well, that's
so-
why they're here, I suppose.
So as you all emerge from the cellar, victorious at last, DM Dave, if you would.
Oh
Oh,
no.
yes.
We don't look back at pig explosions.
On earth feed the same pathetic need. They shout, "Look at me, for I am above all in this one thing, this one moment of mortal brilliance, as if somehow to fool thyself into immortality. Salvation for the chosen one? Ah! Behold the blessing, ye wretched servants of iniquity. See the child damned by she who serves none else. Behold the lies of Ark, who seeks no other thing so much as the shame of Verhu. Damned to you all, ye servants of iniquity, for she reigns this day, and casts before you the false pearls of her disdain."
As you gather the baubles that lie on the ground and return above, Felbin cries out. You see the man standing aghast, an expression of abject horror on his face, and only a few feet from him, Jotna, the child in body, but her head swollen to that of a grotesque black fly. Thick black hairs protrude from its round face. Pitiless, glassy eyes reflect your own shocked and haggard visages. Viscous green mucus runs from a split in the center of the obsidian mask. With an abrupt cough, a gout of mucus erupts and splashes the cold ground. It speaks. You want a reward? it asks. A hero's blessing for standing so tall amid the injustices of mankind's prolific cruelty. And where do you think such ideations came from? Not your own imaginations, from my own devices, rather, the mother of this nightmare you call existence. The world dies, and you feel the ground tremble. But hope persists yet. Do one thing for me, and I will set back the doom clock indefinitely. Millions may yet live, and the threat of total annihilation abate upon your mere acquiescence. But refuse. Refuse, and I will put such a pox upon the land that the last days of all will be aught but agony. Pain and pestilence, unable to die by one's own hand, to watch in misery as the last light eventually fails and the day of damnation finally arrives. Lead the child to the valley of the unfortunate undead and cast her into the valley. Send her to Verhu, so that he may be shamed as a false prophet, as at last his so-called truths no longer bear fruit. Do this thing for she, for Ark and Lucille, and for once embrace some mote of value at last from the ashes of your despicable lives. Will you do this thing?
Yes.
Nope.
If I'm entirely honest, I don't remember if my life was despicable or not.
Maybe on to the next village.
No, I think this is it. Well, I don't know. He just kind of looks around lost, like an old man who just woke up.
Will you do this thing?
I don't do errands for flies.
Ramstra, you are the deciding factor.
I only decide for myself.
And me, Torn. Get your
If
friend.
you ever really loved me, you'll refuse this creature.
I love you.
See, this is the part that I find weird. It's not that they love each other. It's that this is the kind of love they love each other with.
It's
Round
complicated.
rumbles.
It's complicated, okay?
Yes.
Just gonna look at
no.
the uncle and be like, this is new, right? The head thing.
His face is agape, and he just looks at you
Okay.
in shock.
Just for clarity's sake, miss, we're supposed to take you and throw you in something.
That fly head turns toward you, the green mucus dripping down out of its
That is
open maw,
disturbing.
and it says, "This child," and you feel your heart murmur.
Well, it always does that.
Ramstra, you have to make the decision, yes or no.
This is a little much for me. I'm really more into just collecting body parts, not so much in taking weird cursed children to their doom.
But if we don't, what she said.
How much are we gonna trust the weird fly head thing?
My thoughts exactly.
Hey, Volbo, where are you at?
Volbo.
Who?
Navarro?
Right, whatever his name was.
Nowhere to be found.
There's only one thing to do then, my friends. Either we accept this quest, or we swat this fly
The way you say
Can we
that,
do
it just
that without the
unnerves
killing
me.
of the child? Because it's still a little weird for me.
Hey, I had a
Answer
plan.
the question. And the ground rumbles again, stronger.
So here's a thought. We agree, and then if we decide to SWAT, we just SWAT when we SWAT.
I'm prepared to do what needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you say that, and it just has the
Only one
willies
thing to
in
do
me
with a
going.
fly. Crush it.
Okay, Torn, you are.
I think Frobsis is gonna look at me like, I think our answer is no, and then try to like swing the femur across the face of
Yes!
this fly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buster in mid like negotiation.
Roll that femur attack at advantage.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Crush this fly
Hopefully
kid.
that actually does something.
It ends here.
A 14?
You whack the fly creature in the head.
Yay!
Roll your damage.
My whole D4 worth of
Come
damage
on
with
now,
my
lay it
stupid
down.
bone. That's a 2.
As you
Ramsta.
Not impressive. It's literally enough to give like a bloody nose and just be like, yeah.
Now you
Take
crack
that.
this figure in the head, this 13-year-old girl with the head of a fly now, and it bursts through that complex eye, and the body falls away. And the voice says, "Your answer is no." A terrible shudder rocks the ground, growing in intensity until suddenly the land splits. Members of the Veil drop helplessly into the fissures and homes collapse. The gray mists give way to a stinking fog that chokes the land. The grasses curl and turn brown. You, among millions, fall agonizingly sick. And we are done.
Wow! Hell yes!
I mean, it happens to the best of us.
You have chosen wisely.
Wow.
I don't think that was wisely.
Are we
Uh,
heroes?
Pretty sure
Are
everybody
we
died.
villains? What are we?
I mean,
We didn't kill a child, but in exchange we killed everybody. So
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Technically, we didn't do it.
that's true. And they all deserved it.
technically, Buster can't remember. So,
Well done.
Every day is the first day for Buster.
Well done, everyone.
That
Thank you
was
so
awesome.
much, Cast. Oof.
Thank you, Ty, for bringing us into this crazy dark world. Oh my God. Oh, thank
It's
you
my
so
kind
much.
of jam. You know, it's funny. You know, New of Arden's a little bit more happy-go-lucky. I love grimdark stuff.
We
Tim,
can
you
tell.
attest.
We can tell, dude. That was really fun. Oh my God. Okay, real quick. Everybody who's been hanging out with us tonight, watching, hanging out in the chat and getting goofy, thank you so much. Thanks for the raids and all the great stuff. We appreciate y'all being here. Look, players, my friends, awesome role play. That was so good. Ty, you set up some awesome encounters for us to fail and succeed in, and I really, really appreciate it. Let's go back around the virtual tabletop and do our own little shout outs. Let's start with Hank. Hank, let's go back to you, my friend.
Well, shout out to you guys. I'm just here to have a good time. I don't know.
Well, hell yeah, I hope you did. Hope you did. And we appreciate you being here and making time for this. This is a lot of fun. Bounced over to Rouge. Hi, Rouge.
Hey, had a great time with my first game over here at Guild Superior. Most of the time you can find me back on like the Live from the Apocalypse channel. I play in a game there every other Sunday. We actually just started a new short-term campaign that I'm in, so we were only one session in. So yeah, it's less grimdark, more modern family trauma style of yeah,
that sounds more grimdark.
Yeah, it really does.
It's a bunch of kids from the same wizard father, because it's Dresden Files universe, all meeting up after he's dead and dealing with the horrific fact that he was a really terrible father. That's it. That's the I think there's also gonna be some like murder or something happening, but
as if you need that.
Right now it's just a lot of us all going like, yeah, dad was a dick. But yeah, so you can catch me over there most of the time.
So glad you're able to hang out with us tonight and play this game. I'm looking forward to getting you into some more games, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Tim. Hey, buddy.
Hey, I'm Tim. Had a ball in this game. This was pretty grim. We'll see if it lives up to being as grim as Sunday night when Dave tries to kill me. And by me, I mean all of us in Mothership. If you go back and watch last week's episode, I was paralyzed for 10 rounds. It's the quietest I've ever been in a game before. It was pretty wild. Very emotional and very frightening. And the finale is this week. So come back for that. I think that's it. I think we're still on break on Rainbows and Razor Blades, but on Fridays, in 2 weeks, I think we start back up again, where we're playing Cyberpunk, and I'm a cyborg murder hobo on a leash. So, yeah,
that's on
Good
brand.
stuff.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks for making time, Tim. I know you've got a lot going on, it sounds like, so glad you're able to make it, and I can't wait to get back around the table with you on Sunday. And Ty, back to you.
Hey.
So thankful that you're able to do this, man.
It was my pleasure. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to run Mörk Borg, and for the cast for joining us for this and for playing this cool game. I feel like I got it. So we run it some more someday. But
hell yeah.
Yeah, otherwise I will be back on Monday too for the midway point of Woosham, the story of Woosham, the Lenai who lost his mind and got really mad, and then something has happened up on the mountain. So we will find out in the weird and wild world of New of Arden what that is. But and lots of other stuff. But you know where to find me, probably. Adventuresling.com is where all the stuff is. So if you're interested, you can just look there. Calendar, podcast, and all. Thanks for having me, Dave. It was awesome to run it for our birthday crew.
Yes.
March forward.
Happy birthday to everyone who has birthdays. Thank you so much. I'm Dave. You all know me. Play games, run games, produce games here, blah, blah, blah. We've got a lot going on, as everybody's sort of talked about, so I won't get into it. I just want to say once again, Brandon and Rouge and Tim and Ty, thank you so much for playing this game. I've been wanting to play this for a long time. Ty, when you were ready to jump in and play this, I was super stoked. We are going to quickly, I want to raid into our friend Mandy here, so I'm going to start that raid. Guys, we will be back with more games, more fun. And again, the whole idea here is let's bring people together to play games, people that we would ordinarily never have an opportunity to play games with. I mean, look at this table. We're all over the country, you know, and we've played with people all over the world. And that's what's so fucking cool about this thing. Thank you all so very much. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow for Shade Song. Same time, same place. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.